the legendary Hank Hollywood in the booth.
Hey, Lion Nation.
So what's our cues? We have the cues coming in, Cody? Is it a music bed or anything like that? Or do you want to just tell me 3, 2, 1, go? Okay. Because, you know, it's the night at the Improv sometimes, Cody. You can do whatever you got to do. How is the break set up, Cody? Is it kind of like Coach Talk? Are we going to kind of go for... Okay, are we going to try to burn spots like we do with 106.9? How many total spots are we doing? So what we'll do, Coach, is that we'll probably talk for the first 5 minutes, and then we'll go to about a 6-minute break.
Okay.
And when we come back, hopefully we got Bart down there, and we can get the 6:45 festivities.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready when
Yes,
you
sir.
are. Give me a countdown or something.
You're live right now, go.
Well, never thought we'd make it, folks, but we've made it to Friday Night Lights right here from Lime Memorial Stadium. Hallelujah! Can't believe we're here, but we're here. And tonight, of all nights, we've got a couple of major things going on. We're going to celebrate tonight the 1975 Ennis Lions State Championship team. We're going to do that coming up here in the next 15 minutes or so. But then the main event right after that, the Battle of 287, it's Ennis and Waxahachie. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Ennis Sports Network, the inaugural broadcast right here of Ennis Lions football all season long. And I'm Tim Samuels, and joining me, y'all usually know the guy is Ronnie Greer, but speaking of that 1975 team, he's down there with them right now, and we got a special guest, Coach Hank Hollywood of the Ennis Lions, now stepping away from coaching. And,
Yes,
Coach,
sir.
welcome to the broadcast. Look forward to this chat with you here tonight.
Well, thank you for having me, and howdy to Lion Nation, and we're excited to see the kickoff tonight. And it's unbelievable. It's the 108th time between Ennis and Waxahachie. That's pretty cool.
You know what, Coach? You've been around for a few of these battles. You were sharing that you've been here
Yes,
since
sir.
2015. You've been in the coaching industry like 25 years.
Yes, sir.
But you've been here, so you've seen a decade of these ball games. Talk a little bit about what this has meant to you, coming in as a newbie, but then over the last decade being a part of this great rivalry.
Well, growing up, I got to grow up in a good program in Salina, Texas, north of Dallas, and the biggest rivalry game we had was with Pilot Point, you know, and if you had 5,000 people there, you know, they were standing around the fence and all that, and that was pretty cool to see. But as a little kid, you know, I knew since I was 4th grade I wanted to coach, and I'm not going to lie to you, I always wanted to coach in the biggest games and the biggest stadiums, and I don't think you get much bigger than a regular season game. Ennis, Waxahachie, Eatertown, and it packed out. The stands are going to be full, and, you know, it's a dream come true. You get to walk out there and look up in the stands and see that, and you're like, this is what it's all about right here.
You know, Coach, we don't usually get the opportunity to have coaches up here during our broadcast, and you know, so it is indeed a pleasure. And as I'm thinking about what you've seen over a decade at Ennis, you know, you've been able to absorb a little bit of this lore about who the Ennis Lions are. 5-time state champions, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Once in, forever in. There's a lot of mantras to describe an Ennis kid in this program. Just how special, from your perspective, has it been to be a coach and to be able to witness an Ennis Lion football program all these years?
It's pretty special. You know, Coach Paul Willingham always told our kids, and still tells our kids every time he gets a chance to talk to them, that there's nobody more special than an Ennis kid. You know, and we have a lot of coaches, like we go to coaches' clinics, and they say, you know, how do y'all get y'all's kids to play that hard? And we're like, well, to me, you know, it comes down to one word, and it's expectation. That's what we expected our kids to do. It's what this town expects these kids to do. And you have to coach like that, and every part of your program has to resonate that, and it has to show that. And so I think that's probably the biggest thing. And, you know, like, give you an example, like one of the things we did with efforts, you know, that's kind of an Ennis thing. I've been at other schools where they didn't do that, but that's an Ennis thing. On Mondays, after each game, like the kids' efforts are graded during the game. So if you loaf, that's what an effort is. It's a loaf. You mark it down, and the whole team does up downs for that. And some guys may have one. Some guys, we've had guys that have 20. And it just sets the tone early on. Usually you have more early on in the season, and then the kids are like, hey, we don't want to do 120. I think the most we ever have is like 100 to 120 up downs in one practice, and they're like, no more of this.
Wow.
So, and I think that just goes back to something Coach Harrell established years ago is expectations, the standard. And that's the end of standard.
So standard, you're describing the culture, you're describing accountability within the program. You just said Coach Harrell. What has it been like? Now he stepped down. This is also an inaugural season. Coach Drake, although he's not new to Ennis. He's been the athletic director the previous 6 years. But Coach Harrell's no longer the head coach. What's it been like working with Hall of Famer Sam Harrell?
Man, you talking about a blessing. That was like a dream come true. I didn't know him when I first started coaching. It didn't take real long in the early 2000s. They were playing in state championship games just like we were back home. And then I moved down here and in Ellis County in 2002. And my coaching buddy goes, hey, you want to see some real football? We need to go over and watch Ennis go through spring ball. So I came over, and Tim, he opened the doors. He let me go anywhere and everywhere, ask him a million questions. And, man, I'm just telling you, just the way that Ennis practice, like it made such an impression on me. I said, for the rest of my career, no matter how long I coach, that's the standard right there. That's how you practice. I mean, it was good on good. It was live. Kids are flying around. And as a coach, when you see kids doing that in practice, you're like, well, they're going to do that in a game. And, the old adage of you play like how you practice. Well, Ennis practice is hard. Our practices were physical. We tried to keep kids off the ground, take care of our kids, which we believed in that, and that's a Coach Harrell thing. And a lot of good coaches have that philosophy. Hey, we're going to throw them up, but we're not going to take them to the ground. We'll take them to the ground in the game, do that to the enemy.
Right.
And so it was just a true blessing. He's a great Christian man, very demanding. He didn't have to scream at you and holler a little bit. I always tell people he had that stare. He stared at you, man. You knew, boy, you were on his bad side or he's mad at you. So he just stared at you, but just loved. It was a blessing to get to coach with him, and I appreciated Coach Alvarez bringing me in back in 2015, and then we transitioned to Coach Harrell, and it was just a dream come true.
So, Coach, after 10 years of coaching, you're still with the school system.
Yes, sir.
What's your greatest memory or memories of being a coach with the Ennis Lions football program?
We've had some great memories. We've had some great ball games. The one I'm probably most proud of is a couple years ago. I mean, I'll be honest with you, we thought that we were probably going to be down a little bit. And that year, and really, nobody would say it in the office, but everybody was thinking it. They thought it was going to be the defensive line, and that got under my skin really bad that offseason. I was like, okay, we got to find 4 defensive linemen that can play, and we can find 4. I was like, we can convert somebody. So that was, 2023, a couple years ago, and those kids, they overachieved, man. They so overachieved. They played with the heart of a line, and just as from a coaching standpoint, when that season was over, we may not have won as many games as we wanted to, but those kids can live the rest of their life knowing they played the game of football the way the game was supposed to be played. And as a coach, I couldn't be more proud of them. Right
on. Coach Hollywood, that is, folks, and we're about still – I'll tell you what, fans are coming in here at 6:45, so in about the next 10 minutes, we're going to have the pregame festivities down on the field. We'll have our very own Bart Harrison down there, we think, as we celebrate the 1975 state champions. And if you're doing your quick math and you got your fingers and your toes out, let me save you the trouble. That is 50 years when Ennis claimed its first ever state championship. Back in those days, the Lions were a 3A school back then, folks. That's how long ago it's been, and we're going to celebrate those guys. And Coach Hollywood and I are going to do that when we return with more of the Doc's Beverage pregame show after a word from our sponsors.
I'm Jeff Irish, your Ennis Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Ennis Lions football on the Ennis Sports Network. Call me today, 972-875-4706, or visit everjones.com for all your investment needs. Making sense of investing. Everett Jones, member SIPC.
Rooftime General Contractors is a full-service contractor serving Ennis, Waxahachie, and the DFW Metroplex. Rooftime brings an experienced, friendly, skilled, and knowledgeable staff to your projects with 30 years of experience in residential and commercial insurance claims resolution. If you have storm damage and you need a free estimate or an inspection, contact EHS alum Joanne Jones, Scott Laza, or Blake Butler with Rooftime General Contractors at 972-723-8463 or follow them on Facebook. It's prime time for Rooftime.
Start your weekend at the Bluebonnet Market every Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon in historic downtown Ennis. Shop fresh-picked produce, homemade baked goods, and one-of-a-kind local finds. Bring the whole family. Mornings at Minnie kicks off at 10 a.m. with free interactive kids programming at Minnie McDowell Park. It's fun, it's local, and it's the perfect way to spend your Saturday. Follow us on Facebook at Downtown Ennis Bluebonnet Market for updates and weekly fun.
Howdy, folks. This is Dr. Matt Boyd. Our staff at Ennis Veterinary Clinic is positively passionate about your pets. We've been providing the very best care for your four-legged friends here in Ennis for more than 40 years. Dr. Jason Zollinger and I and all the clinic doctors are available for full-service medical and surgical care for your furry friends. Come on in and see our newly remodeled facility or check us out at EnnisVetClinic.com and find some warm hearts for those cold noses. Ennis Veterinary Clinic is proud to support the Ennis Lions.
Harmony Bank is a proud sponsor of the Ennis Lions. At Harmony Bank, we believe better happens together. We feel the same when we watch our Ennis Lions come together on the field. Harmony Bank is a community bank dedicated to this community, and we build real connections by delivering unsurpassed banking solutions for families and for businesses. Visit any of our convenient locations in Ennis, Waxahachie, Italy, Rice, Kemp, 7 Points, or at one of our 5 locations in Dallas. Come see us at Harmony Bank, member FDIC. At Permaco Royalties LLC, we buy oil royalties, gas royalties, and mineral rights. Our primary focus is the Permian Basin in West Texas, but we buy anywhere in the United States. Permaco Royalties, along with its principals, are committed to providing sellers with the smoothest closing process in the industry. In an effort to deliver to mineral and royalty owners, we offer competitive prices and promise to work quickly from start to finish. If you are interested in getting a free offer with no obligation to sell, please contact us at offer@permaco.com.
Kozlowski's Collision Repair is run by a family that will treat your vehicle like their own. Located in Ennis, they provide professional and affordable collision repair that you can depend on. Dent removal, auto body work, and collision repair, you name it, and they'll take care of it. Contact Kozlowski's Collision Repair today at 972-875-3900 for all of your collision repair needs. Kozlowski's Collision Repair, a proud sponsor of the Ennis Lions.
Hey, Ennis Lions fans, keeping up with a business and understanding its tax obligations can seem overwhelming and complicated. McElroy and Associates is here to help. They offer services including accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax preparation. Their office is informal, their staff is approachable, and their rates are competitive. To schedule an appointment, call 469-903-6101. McElroy and Associates. They look forward to helping you discover a better way to run your business.
Let's be honest, moving is stressful. Nobody looks forward to packing up and hauling out. That's why you want to call Frank Weaver at A1A Movers in Ennis. One quick phone call, a few details, and just like that, your move is booked. Their team, total pros, friendly, experienced, and efficient. This isn't a weekend gig for them. Moving is what they do day in and day out. Homes, businesses, local or long distance, one haul does it all. If you're planning a move, go with the crew you can trust. Visit A1AMoving.com. A1A Movers, your move made easy.
When life changes in an instant, you need a legal team with a legacy of winning high-stakes, serious injury, and wrongful death cases. At Webster, McNair, and McLeod, we fight aggressively to secure the full compensation you deserve. With over 120 years of combined experience and nationally recognized trial lawyers, we bring trusted strength to complex litigation. Go to WVMLaw.com or call 713-581-3900. Webster, McNair, and McLeod. When the stakes are high, experience matters.
Welcome back, everybody, to Lyon Memorial Stadium. Tim Samuels, and sitting in for Ronnie Greer temporarily here is Coach Hank Hollywood as we celebrate the 1975 Ennis Lions state champions down on the turf of Lyon Memorial. Pretty good pretty good crowd. I know that brings a lot of memories, Coach, with we talk to Ronnie all the time. I know that he was jazzed up about this and being able to greet some folks and see some people they hadn't seen in a number of years. So, this is a big fun moment down there for all those guys.
Yes, sir. It's pretty cool just watching them go up and see them hug Coach Cox and Coach Braddock. And, of course, I coached with Coach Braddock many years ago, and that right there is great memories that they'll carry. Those guys have been carrying a long time, and it's just cool to see them get to hug him. And, man, there's some good guys down on that field right now.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I hope we get a list of everybody that's down there tonight, and I'll talk to Ronnie about that so that we can recognize these folks individually. But, Coach, we're about 15 minutes or so away from kickoff tonight in the Battle of 287. Ennis and Waxahachie, as we continue to roll with more of the Doc's Beverage pregame show. Coach, you were down on the field last year in Lumpkin Stadium in Waxahachie. They ushered in a new quarterback there at Waxahachie, Jerry Meyer III. They had a prolific passing attack that night. They won pretty convincingly in the ballgame against the Lions. That was a pretty good team. In fact, Waxahachie ended up going 9-4 in that 6A district over there. They call it the District of Doom because it features teams like DeSoto and Duncanville and others. But pretty good team, a lot of athletes, a good program that Coach Tollison has put together there in Waxahachie. It's going to be a pretty good dogfight here tonight.
Yes, sir, it is. Coach Tollison is a good coach. He's an old Corsicana boy that grew up, and Coach Berry pretty much raised him when he was at Corsicana, but came from Denton Ryan as defensive coordinator, has a great background. And, the one thing I will say about Coach Tollison, he's very sound. His teams will be sound. They will play hard, and they've gotten lots of move-ins. Of course, the growth, has helped that. And so, yeah, you're going to see a good team. And but you're also going to see a good team out of the Ennis Lions, too. We've got a bunch of good kids in Ennis. They're going to fight them hard, and they won't back down, and that's what you ask of them.
So, Coach, give us that perspective since you were on this sideline just a year ago, and you saw this offense, Jerry Meyer, and they got a 4-star wide receiver out there that's currently committed to the University of Texas, Cohen Brown. They like to throw it around. In fact, Jerry Meyer threw for 327 yards last year in this ballgame.
Yes, sir.
En route to putting up 40 points in that game. What do you – because you can give us a sneak peek that not many people can. What do you anticipate from this Waxahachie offense? Is it going to be going with a spread, empty back sets, throwing the ball around the yard? What are we going to see tonight?
Well, you're going to see – they'll use multiple formations. It's no secret. He likes to throw. He wants to throw. He's got the receivers. They put the receivers around him that he can throw to. But being, from a coach's perspective, first, out the gate, they could come out and they could take a shot early, to try to get up on you quick, which we always kind of would go cover 4 and stay back, keep them in front of us and don't give up any fireworks right to start the game. But biggest thing is in big ball games like this is limit the big plays. Don't let them hit the 20-yarders and the 50-yard bombs. Keep everything in front. Make them earn everything. Don't give them anything. And that's the coach's standpoint from it, is make them earn every inch they get. Don't just give it to them. Don't shoot yourself in the foot. So that's kind of the way I would look at that.
I like that. Coach, so Waxahachie, that we mentioned they were 9-4 a year ago. In fact, they lost to Bridgeland in the regional semifinals 24-19. So they were 5 points from being in the regional finals last year. They returned 40 players.
Yes, sir.
25 of those lettered out of those 40. Only 9 starters returned, 4 on offense, 5 on defense. And where they may have some question marks is in the trenches. Don't return a lot of starters there. Probably have some depth. But I think Coach Tollison will tell you if he's got question marks this year about this talented team, it's going to be in the trenches.
Yeah, people ask all the time when they talk to coaches, and they'll ask you, hey, what's the difference between 5A and 6A? And there's your answer. It's like the difference is playing in the SEC, playing the Pac-12. It's the linemen. It's the offensive linemen, the defensive linemen. You can see that warming up. Waxahachie's got some big boys up front. Now compared to who they're going to play in their District of Doom, they don't look like what Duncanville and DeSoto and Cedar Hill and those guys have. But you've got to go with what you have. Coach Tollison, he'll get those kids to play hard, and he'll get them to believe that they're Superman, which is what every coach should do. And, and that's the challenge that Coach Drake has here in Ennis. Their motto is MTH, meaner, tougher, harder. And he sold those kids on it. I have most of them, a lot of them in class, so you hear them talking about that. And that's a lot of that battle is believing you can win the fight. If you go into a fight thinking you can't win it, you're in trouble. You got to come out swinging and punching and clawing and do whatever you got to do. But once again, just go back, limit the big plays and don't shoot yourself in the foot in a game like this.
Coach, that's a great point. In fact, the last 2 Wednesdays, we've been live from Fern in the Wild with Coach Drake talking about that acronym MTH and what he's trying to get that to resonate within the program as he builds his own culture right here at Ennis. But the one thing he continues to preach about is win the battle of physicality. How important is that aspect of it, in your opinion?
That's very important, and starting out, so everybody understands – Ennis reaches out to everybody when they're trying to get their schedule set, and nobody wants to put Ennis on their schedule, and some people say, well, Ennis are having a down year or they're having an up year, whatever that is. But the bottom line is you look at that fence over there in 1975, 2000, 2001, 2004, 2014, there's skins on the wall, and people know that. And, now we also tell our boys, in the past, we're like, hey, that puts a big bullseye on you because y'all set the standard. The standard's been set. So you're going to get their best game. You're not going to get a B or C. You're going to get an A game.
That's right.
And so you have to bring it every game because every game's going to be a dogfight.
I love it. Folks, we're about 9 minutes away from kickoff of Battle of 287. One more time, 108 meetings here in this Ellis County war. I was going to say this war of love, but I don't know if that's really accurate. But we look forward to this one. It's going to be great. Of course, that's going to be brought to you by Harmony Bank. We'll have a few more minutes here to wrap up the Doc's Beverage pregame show. We'll go to a commercial break. I want to thank Coach Hollywood. I'm Tim Samuels. We'll see you right back here after a word from our sponsors. Interstate Bank and Trinity Capital Bank are proud supporters of our Ennis Lions. These two hometown teams share a commitment to excellence and community. At ESB, customers come first with friendly, personal service only a true local bank can provide. With locations in Ennis, Sunnyvale, Dallas, and Forney, they're always close by and ready to help. Interstate Bank and the Ennis Lions, two of the best teams in town. Go Lions! Member FDIC, equal housing lender. When it comes to home building or improvement in Ellis County, one name stands out: Blackland Building Supply in Ennis. Decades of experience, the Blackland team knows what builders and homeowners need: quality products, fair prices, and reliable availability. Their massive 16,000 square foot showroom and 5 acres of lumber ensure you'll find exactly what you're looking for. Visit them at 1701 South Kaufman in Ennis or call 972-878-0995. Blackland Building Supply, local, dependable, and proud supporters of the Ennis Lions.
The boys are back in town, so gear up for another Ennis Lions football season with some new glass. Here at Ennis Glass, the job isn't finished until you're satisfied. Family owned and operated for 35 years, Mike and Chris Vasquez knows what it takes to get the job done right.
So call now and get your free estimate today, 972-878-9902. That's 972-878-9902. Financing available.
The glass that lasts. Ennis Glass, proud sponsors of Ennis Lions football.
Start your weekend at the Bluebonnet Market every Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon in historic downtown Ennis. Shop fresh picked produce, homemade baked goods, and one-of-a-kind local finds. Bring the whole family. Mornings at Minnie kicks off at 10 a.m. with free interactive kids programming at Minnie McDowell Park. It's fun, it's local, and it's the perfect way to spend your Saturday. Follow us on Facebook at Downtown Ennis Bluebonnet Market for updates and weekly fun.
When it comes to keeping your railroad on track, trust the experts at Lone Star Railroad Contractors. Family owned and based in Ennis, Texas since 1993, we're a 24/7 on-call service for maintenance and construction, covering routes from New Mexico to Nebraska, Texas to Tennessee. Don't get derailed. Let us keep your rails clean, safe, and moving. Proud sponsors of the Ennis Lions. Visit LoneStarRailroad.com or call Josh Newman at 972-878-9500. Lone Star Railroad Contractors, we're making tracks.
Getting ready for game day? Doc's Beverage and Convenience Store has everything Ennis Lions fans need, from snacks and drinks to services that keep you rolling. Inside, the Kolache Depot serves up the best kolaches in Texas you don't want to miss out. Need cash? Quick cleanup? Doc's has an ATM, check cashing, and even a car wash that earns you 10 cents off per gallon of fuel. Stop by the drive-thru or check wash to get freshened up before kickoff. Open 24/7 on Ennis Avenue west of I-45. Doc's is proud to support Ennis and the Ennis Lions.
Big mess? No stress. Call Ace Solutions, your local junk removal and bin rental experts. Whether you're cleaning out the garage, remodeling, or demoing a whole building, Ace Solutions has the bin for you. Need construction cleanup? We handle the mess so you don't have to. We're locally owned, available 24/7, and proud to serve Ellis County and beyond. No surprises, just honest pricing and dependable service. Call 972-935-8954 or 214-448-1916. Say habla español. Ace Solutions, you call and we haul.
I'm Jeff Irish, your Ennis Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Everett Jones is a proud sponsor of Ennis Lions football on the Ennis Sports Network. Call me today, 972-875-4706, or visit everettjones.com for all your investment needs. Making sense of investing. Everett Jones, member SIPC.
Conclusion of the Doc's Beverage pregame show. I'm Tim Samuels, along with my main man right here, Hank Hollywood. Y'all thought I was going to say Ronnie Greer. Ronnie will be back up here momentarily. We just got through celebrating Ronnie Greer and his teammates from that 1975 state championship Ennis Lions team. And what a festivity it was. And we got some nice crowd forming here, Coach. A lot of folks from the green and white clad Waxahachie Indians across the way, and, of course, the maroon and white faithful of the Ennis Lions. It's going to be a big night for the Friday Night Lights.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is a good crowd. People still pouring in. Ennis is already on the field. Waxahachie's about to take the field. They're excited to see this 108th kickoff between
Hey, Coach, look down there. Look at this photo op. Well, I hope we all capture that one right there.
Yes, sir. Some great guys right there.
Yeah, that is your 1975 state champions right there. Down there, right there on the middle of the field on the 50-yard line in the logo of the Ennis Lions. Yeah, what a great photo. That's a keepsake right there for sure.
Bubba Braddock on the end, old TCU kicker, former Ennis Lion. He still looks like he could get out there and might kick an extra point.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was nice right there. Folks, we're just about set as we'll roll into the Harmony Bank presentation of Ennis Lions football right here on your home all season long, Ennis Sports Network. This is a night of first in many cases for us, Coach. We've said our thanks and our praises to the 1069, the Ranch family. After many years, I've been doing business with the Ranch for about 23, and then Ronnie and I working with Ennis since about 2008. Mm-hmm. I think that's when it was. But we've turned to digital broadcasting, so we sure hope we get all of our listeners and the Ennis fan base accustomed to getting video and audio through our YouTube platform at Ennis Sports Network. And folks, once you figure it out, it's pretty easy to get to it. Just need the link. You can click on it, and you can get Coach Talk live every Wednesday night live from Fern in the Wild. And you might have heard it tonight as we re-air that at 5:15 on game nights every Friday during the season. And, of course, leading up to the Doc's Beverage pregame show at 6:30, and then the Harmony Bank presentations of Lions football at 7 o'clock. Coach, real quickly, let's go down to Bart Harrison. Bart, can you hear us down there? Not yet. We're going to have we're going to have a flag festivity right here. We'll keep it here with us, Coach. So we're going into this game just minutes away, Coach. Keys of this game to the best that you would describe for the Ennis Lions to be successful tonight.
Well, on offense, they've got to keep those two big defensive ends that Waxahachie has from disrupting the backfield. You know, if that means you've got to leave the H-back in and double team, and maybe you have to use a running back in to help double team, that's fine. Biggest thing like we talked earlier, don't shoot yourself in the foot. Don't fumble the ball. Don't throw interceptions. Get positive yardage. Don't take negative yardage, which I think our kids can do that. And then defensively, like we talked about, don't give up the big plays. Don't get foolish penalties. Make them earn every inch they get, and play hard and let the chips fall where they fall.
Let me ask you this. There's a lot of buzz around the new quarterback for the Ennis Lions, Chris Martinez. Have you had a chance to see Chris Martinez play a little bit this year?
I have. Chris is a good kid. Actually have him in class. He does really good with the shovel. He can dig and he can blow stuff off, and he can also throw a football. So we didn't work him too hard this morning, but he is a great kid. I think he's going to do a good job for us. I think the one thing that'll surprise you with Chris is his feet are a little bit better than what some people think. He can run it a little bit. I don't think he always wants to. I think Coach Drake wants him to hit his receivers and hit his check downs, but I think if he gets in a bind, I think he can show us with his feet what he can do.
He seems to have that innate ability, that intuitiveness to know when he can tuck it and run. Not every quarterback's got that. He's kind of got that it factor. And I was talking to Chris. We interviewed him two Wednesdays ago at Fern in the Wild, and I brought up the stats from when he played against Ennis back in the day. Ennis, it was a lopsided blowout. You may remember that game. Yeah. But Chris had a 75-yard touchdown in that game. He had his best passing game against the Lions that night than he did all season. So I think he is that proverbial, classic dual threat kind of quarterback, right?
Yes, sir.
Season, I know everybody.
There we go, coin toss.
All right,
Listen to me. Let's play football all night long, but I won't put up with the stuff after the play. I'll be too long. You'll be on. Hello.
Well, we had Bart down there. Bart, can you hear us?
Tonight will be honorary guests on time.
There we go. We're trying to get this coin flip.
You're going to call it.
Here we go,
and
folks.
You're going to win it, by the way, but you're going to call it.
I thought can't I just ask him what he wants over here? There you go. You ready? don't win the call.
Still.
Here you go. Waxahachie's won.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you, Bart.
Hello.
What you got down there, Bart?
Hello.
Hey, Bart.
Yes.
What you got down there?
Waxahachie has won the toss. They defended the second half. Ennis will get the ball first.
All righty. Okay. There you go. Appreciate that, Bart.
Yep.
That is the Rooftime General Contractor Sideline Report. We're going to figure out what's happening with Bart's mic. It's clipping on us down there. But, Coach, we're going to go to our last time out. Any closing thoughts before we kick this thing off and get this season going?
Man, Tim, I just want to tell you guys, all you guys in this room, thank y'all as a former coach and former player myself of this great game. Man, I just want to say thank you to you guys. A lot of people don't understand, especially these kids, how special this is. Not every town has this, and over the years, you guys have just been awesome, and really looking forward to seeing how this thing grows with YouTube. But just thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate that feedback, Coach. It's because of people like you we do what we do, so thank you very much. We're going to keep it right here, and it will be, as you heard Bart Harrison say, the Lions all dressed out in the solid maroon tonight, the maroon jerseys, the white numerals, Lions emblazed across the front of the jerseys, the maroon pants, double striped on the sides of the pants.
I might want to talk to you later.
And the classic Ennis headgear. And, of course, here comes your visiting Indians from Waxahachie. They've got that hunter or forest green pants, the white jerseys, green numerals, the white headgear. And going from left to right, if you were on a radio dial, it would be Waxahachie kicking off here on a beautiful Friday night, and 2025 is underway with a booming kick about 6 yards deep in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Coach, let's get it on.
Yes, sir. It's that time. It is time.
And we'll get our first look at the aforementioned Chris Martinez. Just talking about the young man, and he'll get his first varsity snap coming up here in a minute when he leads the offense onto the field. So a couple of firsts again here. You got Chris Martinez, you got Coach Don Drake, and you've got Ennis and Waxahachie for the 108th time right here
there
from
we
Lyle
go. Start
Memorial
with
Stadium.
an empty set right out the gate for Ennis.
And in the gun, man in motion, looks left, throws out there. He's got a man on a comeback route, incomplete, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver right there, number 7, Elijah LeBlanc.
Got to catch it first before you run with it, right, Tim?
You might be a few jitters out there, Coach. You think some folks are maybe jacked up just a little bit right there. Incomplete, again going empty set, 3 receivers to the left, 1 right, standing at his 20. Line of scrimmage at 25, Martinez. Now we've got whistle and stoppage.
You had a lot of confusion on the defense. I think Waxahachie called a timeout. You could see it with the linebackers, the defensive line. They weren't set, so I think that's why Coach Tolson called that timeout.
You got it, Coach. And with that timeout, brought to you by Edward Jones and Jeff Irish, we'll take 1, 2. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
You got me? Can you hear me there?
Get his quarterback. Point Tabernacle on Sundays at 9:15 and 10:45 a.m.
Rooftime General Contractors is a full-service contractor serving Ennis, Waxahachie, and the DFW Metroplex. Rooftime brings an experienced, friendly, skilled, and knowledgeable staff to your projects with 30 years of experience in residential and commercial insurance claims resolution. If you have storm damage and you need a free estimate or an inspection, contact EHS alum Joanne Jones, Scott Laza, or Blake Butler with Rooftime General Contractors at 972-723-8463 or follow them on Facebook. It's prime time for Rooftime.
Back at Lyle Memorial Stadium, folks, out of that Edward Jones and Jeff Irish timeout.
False start.
As you heard Coach said, Coach Shane Tolleson elected to call a defensive timeout with apparent confusion there on the defensive side. And as we come out of that timeout, Ennis called for a false start. And so now looking at 2nd down and 15 from the 20-yard line.
Empty formation again.
Yep, 4 receivers.
That is tough on the defense.
And Chris Martinez now standing at his own 15, looks to the left.
Waxahachie's going to bring the pressure.
He's looking left. Now he's going to roll to the right. Martinez may keep it. He does.
There you
Across
go.
the 25, out to about the 28.
Oh.
Thrust it out of bounds at the 29 is where they'll mark him out of bounds.
Just like that, just nimble on his feet. You don't think he can do that, but he's capable of it.
Got
That's
that
good run.
escapability, doesn't
Yes,
Coach?
he does. That some people call that 6th sense.
Yeah, it is. That's what it is.
They marked him out at 29.
It marked, line of scrimmage is the 29, needs to reach the 35. It is now 3rd down and 6. Heavy front coming here. Waxahachie moves a couple of folks up. Now man in motion for the Lions. They'll go strong side, 4 receivers left.
Procedure.
Martinez gets the ball out, ball short of the intended receiver with a flag down. That was when Darius Jones, the intended receiver there.
Well, Tim, the legend is back upstairs, so I'm going to turn it out to him. I appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, Coach. Thanks very much. That's Coach Hank Hollywood, everybody. Appreciate Coach giving us some time here this evening as we welcome back one of the guests of honors down there from the 75 state champions.
Ooh-wee, that's a long haul, folks.
Welcome back, sir.
Thank you, Hank. Hank did a good job.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
I stood back there for at least a couple of minutes so I could, see if I had job security or not.
Oh, man. Here we go, Ronnie. 3rd down and 11 after they step off that penalty yardage against the Lions. Throw out here by Martinez. Ball's caught across the 30. Does he get there? He does.
He does.
Picking up the first downs is that sophomore right there. Watch out for this young man, Adrian Satterwhite, folks.
I'll tell you what, Satterwhite is something else, man. The young man has a distinct future in the ball game and around here at Ennis High School being so young.
Well, how about that? 2 penalties against the Lions on that opening possession, but overcome that with a huge 3rd down conversion. Now they'll go 5 receivers again. Everything's been empty back set. 11 to play in this opening quarter. This is the first drive of the ball game. Here's Martinez, big hole, straight up the middle, nobody home, and a flag comes in, but a big gain all the way down to the Hatchie 44-yard line.
I believe that was offside defense.
Offsides.
That play will stand up. Martinez found a lot of green grass to navigate in the middle of the field on a RPO. Just to
tell you, that's one of that kid's features, man. He can recognize it, and he doesn't hesitate to take it.
21 yards.
21 yards, back-to-back first downs for the Lions, and now operating from the Waxahachie 44.
Got a good drive going here.
And again with the empty set. This might have caught Waxahachie a little bit off guard.
That's another one.
Yep. 3 receivers to the right for Martinez, 2 left. He's got pressure. Jailbreak. Ball's out. Martinez knocked down. They brought the house that time.
Did. And the garage.
Martinez just had to throw it up. Incomplete. You know, there's 5 offensive linemen. I think they brought 9 guys there that time, Ronnie.
Yeah, they did. I mean, they had every spot filled with a body. That was for sure.
Well, they called a penalty against the Lions. That'll be the 3rd offensive penalty against the Lions.
Yeah.
On this
regardless, that
drive.
was great recognition on Martinez's part to get the ball out.
Ball start again.
So they'll move that back to the 49-yard line of Waxahachie. 2 receivers, including Wendarius Jones, split to the right, 3 to the left. Satterwhite in motion from left to right. Martinez steps up in the pocket, and he'll get a couple yards to about the 47. So he'll get 2 on the play, setting up, I guess, second
man
down.
makes something happen. That's his calling card.
Just not going to be, just one of those kind of quarterbacks that's difficult to sack. He's just got that 6th sense. Coach and I were talking about a while ago, Ronnie. That escapability.
Yep.
Might have to call him the magic man. Again, the empty back set. We've seen this on every play. Man in motion left to right. Quarterback's looking that way. Throws out there. Screen pass is caught. No gain. Satterwhite making the catch. Waxahachie defended that pretty nicely.
Yeah, he did.
So they marked him down at the 48-yard line, a loss of 1.
Furlough Strange sniffed it out pretty handily there.
The Lions need to get to the 34-yard line. So almost 14 yards needed here. For the first time, the Lions will drop a running back in the formation. Quarterback Martinez has got all kind of pressure, and he'll go down sacked back at his own 44-yard line.
3 men in coverage. Wow.
Jacob Johnson, I believe, was the man in on the tackle there. So now we'll see the punt team come on for the Lions. Unable to sustain that drive. Did get across midfield, though. Picked up a few first downs as we tick down to 8 minutes and 49 seconds in this opening quarter. Huge crowd here, folks, from Lyle Memorial Stadium. Welcome everybody to YouTube at Ennis Sports Network. And there's the punt away, short bounding kick inside the 30-yard line. And Martinez's boot is going to go out of bounds around the 23-yard line. And it'll be Waxahachie coming on the field when we come back in 60 seconds.
Hey Ennis Lions fans, we invite you to come and enjoy Fern in the Wild in downtown Ennis. Located at 211 West Knox Street, this locally owned hidden gem offers farm fresh dishes, all made in-house and from scratch. You will also enjoy craft cocktails, boutique shopping, and Wednesday through Saturday an inviting speakeasy, all in a charming historic setting. Come join us for lunch, dinner, and you don't want to miss the Wild Brunch on Saturday and Sundays. Go to ferninthewild.com to make your reservation. Fern in the Wild. Come make yourself at home, y'all.
Welcome back, everybody, to Lyle Memorial Stadium. I'm Tim Samuels along with Ronnie Greer. It's our first look at the Waxahachie offense. Jerry Meyer III, the quarterback, throws it out here. And that is Coleman Brown, the University of Texas commit right there, number 8 Cohen Brown, 6'1", 190 pounds, senior. Gets the opening pass from Jerry Meyer, and you'll expect to see or hear that connection try to make do tonight. It was Brown last year with 53 catches and over 1,100 yards receiving for Waxahachie.
Counter.
Yeah, handoff left, busted out to the outside, picks up the first down and more across the 45-yard line. Yeah, that's number 4. Let's check that.
That might be called wrong. They got 2 4s.
Yeah, one is on defense.
Yeah, which one is it?
So it must be Talon Furlow, yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Talon Strange. Line of scrimmage out to the 46-yard line. 3 receivers split right for Jerry Meyer. Strange in the backfield, fakes to Strange, looks to throw, got pressure, he'll go down.
Big
Jerry
time
Meyer, who else?
You know it.
Yeah, Cash Hendricks in there, and a couple of other lines there for good measure.
Kalijah Parker.
A loss of 11 back to the 37-yard line. How about that? Lions dial it up, bring the heat, and get a sack on Jerry Meyer.
Big time loss right there.
We talked a little bit in the pregame, Ronnie, that Jerry Meyer last year threw for right at 3,300 yards and 29 touchdowns to pace this offensive attack. Here's a end around coming the other way, cuts it up the field. Well defended by the Lions, though. Give him credit for outside containment, and that is Jordan Smith on the carry, 5'8", 165-pound junior running back.
Number 4, Chris Trent over there closing it in. Cash got a hand on him. Kind of kept him, made him extend it towards the sideline.
Line of scrimmage is the 46, 3rd down and long for Waxahachie on their first possession of this game. And up 2025. Myers going long. He's going for Brown. One hands it, lays out, cannot bring it in. Incomplete.
Solid coverage right there by number 14, Adrian Navarro for Ennis.
Incomplete, sets up 4th down for head coach Shane Tollison and Waxahachie. And it looks like they'll run on their punt team here.
Navarro ran stride for stride with him. They kind of got into a little rooster fight there, and apparently Navarro won.
And Satterwhite is going to drop back to receive this punt from all indications here. He's stepping back at his own 13-yard line. There's the snap back, and the punt is away. Drives it down to the 4, picked up by Satterwhite. He's in trouble. Down to the 2, breaks out of there to the 3, and nothing further.
Tough kid right there, man. Took one right in the mouth.
47 yards.
47 yards on that punt from number 15, Ethan Gillian, a senior kicker and punter for the Indians. Satterwhite tried to make something out of a tough one. And the Lions are going to have it 1st down with the Shadows to their own goalpost from the 3-yard line. Action stopped on the field. 6:44 to play in this first quarter. No score after both teams have had the football one time apiece.
Hey, we got the jumbo package in. Chris is not quarterback.
All right. Thank you, Bart.
We saw this a little bit in the scrimmage game, did we not?
Yeah, we did.
And it's going to be a 1st down give. Wendarius Jones tackled right at the, did he get out of the end zone? And a flag comes in at the 3-yard line, Ronnie. What's that all about?
It could be illegal. Unnecessary roughness.
Face mask.
That's what I thought. Face mask, yeah. Wendarius Jones, the ball carrier, barely got out of the end zone to avoid the safety, and now the Lions may be the benefactor of a penalty with face mask, and it is.
Yeah.
Personal foul, face mask against Waxahachie.
That'll get you out of a hole.
Yes, sir. You'll breathe a little bit easier down there now.
Martinez back in at quarterback.
So they'll step off the penalty yardage against the Indians, and they'll move the football out to right at the 17-yard line. New set of downs for the Lions. Two receivers to the left are Satterwhite and LeBlanc. The Lions will also set two to the right. Aiden Jones in the slot to the far side, joined over there by Travion Stewart. Handoff coming left. Quick hitter across 20, balls out. Fumble on the play at the 19.
I think Ennis got it back.
Ennis did. Big number 75.
Right on.
Recovered that right there. Nathaniel Garcia, the 6', 245-pound junior offensive lineman.
Heads up play right there by Garcia.
Despite the fumble, still netted a couple of positive yards there. 2nd down and 8. Jones in the backfield, LeBlanc and Satterwhite. There's the option pitch. Jones to the right, 25.
Yes, sir.
1st down to the 27. Nice little option pitch. And picking up a 1st down for the Lions.
Tough running right there.
Yeah.
I was trying to get the number on that block out there. Was it 1? Was it Stewart?
I believe it was.
Man, he stayed with it.
In the pistol formation with 2 receivers left, H-back to the left as well. Quarterback turns, handoff at the middle. Nice stutter move. Put his foot in the ground, quick cut up the field. Windarius Jones across the 30 out to the 34-yard line.
He can do it, Tim. He can do that.
Well, Coach Drake was kind of he was kind of salivating just talking about that the other night. Gain of about 6 yards.
Offensive line showing out a little bit.
Stewart and Aiden Jones split to the right. LeBlanc, Satterwhite to the left. Shotgun snap. Here's the pass from the backfield. He's got his man for a short gain. Yeah, he may be short of the 1st down. No, they're going to give it to him, Ronnie.
Looks like it.
They're going to give it to him at the 38-yard line when Darius Jones on the reception.
1st down. Brought to you by Ennis Veterinary Clinic. I'm getting going here, folks. That was a long haul from the field.
But how fun was that down there, man?
It was so much fun. Y'all can't even imagine. Humbling what it was. So good to see all those guys.
So a new set of downs, 1st down. The Lions with their 4th 1st down of this opening quarter. 2nd possession for the Lions, no score. And there's the pass. I believe that was deflected.
Yep.
Coming out from Martinez. Yep.
Trying to get that kid's number. 11.
Incomplete.
Carmelo Clausen. Got a big old paw on it.
Ronnie, let's set this offensive line for the Lions. Playing left tackle, number 60, Jack Holland, 6'2", 260-pound senior. At left guard is big number 75 we just talked about, Nathaniel Garcia. And we'll get the rest of that offensive line after this play. There's a shotgun snap give. Windarius Jones hit at the line of scrimmage. That is big number 5 right there to kind of close down that hole. That is Taylon Pierce, a 6', 265-pound junior defensive lineman.
A little size on him. Quickness too.
For the Lions at center is number 50, Ryder Newman, 6'1", 230 pounds. We'll get to that right side here in just a second.
Ryder Newman, in addition, played halfback last year, folks.
In the pistol formation, there's the snap. Looking left's going to throw left. He's going down the field. He's got LeBlanc slightly overthrown at the 38-yard line, incomplete. And 4th down, and the punting unit onto the field. So the Lions have been able to pick up some 1st downs in both its 1st and 2nd offensive series in this 1st quarter. Clock stop at 3:24 to play in the opening quarter. And it will be Chris Martinez to come on and punt it away for the 2nd time here of the quarter. Cohen Cohen Brown back deep. Partially blocked kick, though. Short kick is going to give Waxahachie
16.
good field position at the 45-yard line.
It was number 20. Caden Tollison, coach's boy, got a hand on it, looked like.
Ronnie, let's take a quick Edward Jones and Jeff Irish timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Okay. Harmony Bank is a proud sponsor of the Ennis Lions. At Harmony Bank, we believe better happens together. We feel the same when we watch our Ennis Lions come together on the field. Harmony Bank is a community bank dedicated to this community, and we build real connections by delivering unsurpassed banking solutions for families and for businesses. Visit any of our convenient locations in Ennis, Waxahachie, Italy, Rice, Kemp, 7 Points, or at one of our 5 locations in Dallas. Come see us at Harmony Bank. Member FDIC.
Here's Cohen Brown as we come out of that timeout, getting the quick pass from Jerry Meyer III down the right sideline inside Ennis territory. And let's see where they marked Cohen Brown out of bounds at the Ennis 43-yard line is where the nose of the football rests with 3:10 to play here from Lyon Memorial Stadium.
Time to bow up.
2 receivers left, 2 to the right, 1 back set, handoff Strange, trying the left side. Bull rushes inside the 40, down to the 39, maybe the 38.5-yard line.
Xavier Collins in there, showing up.
Gain of right at 5.5 yards on that play. Under 3 minutes to play in this opening quarter. No score in our ball game. Appreciate all of the listeners and all of the viewers, Ronnie.
Yes, sir. They're showing up. The count's getting high.
2 receivers left. Now 1 man goes in motion from left to right. He stops in the backfield with Jerry Meyer, the quarterback. Meyer rolls right, throws, got a man in the flat, caught, out of bounds. First down and more inside the 30 at the 29-yard line.
A little quick out there. Tell you what, that happens real fast.
That is Jordan Smith, the 5'8", 165-pound junior running back. We've seen him on an end around a while ago, and now you see some of that elusivity that the young man has.
Here we go with them big words already.
2 receivers to the right, balls on the near hash. Jerry Meyer, 1 back set, looks left. He's got time. He's going to go deep. He's looking for Brown, and he had him, but he ran out of real estate, incomplete.
Man, I'll tell you what, Navarre's doing a well of a job over here on this.
That's about as good as it can get.
Man, I'm telling you.
One of the best receivers in the state.
He's step for step with him and getting physical. Just basically ran him out of the back of the end zone.
2nd down and 10, following that incompletion, stopping the clock with 2 minutes and 21 seconds to play here in front of a huge crowd at Lyon Memorial Stadium. 3 receivers will go trips to the right. Quarterback turns. Strange is going to try to bounce it out. He's got pressure. He gets out of 1 would-be tackler, but dropped for a loss. Well defended by the Ennis Lions back at the 31-yard line.
Wow. Okay. We're letting them play. That's good.
So here you go, Ronnie. 3rd down and still 10 needed here.
Big.
I'm thinking it's 4 down territory anyway, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Here comes the Indians out of the huddle with 3 receivers right. Quarterback Meyer drops, throws the screen.
There's the X-Man.
Well defended right there, Xavier Collins.
That's
how
you
about
do
that?
You send one up the middle and have your outside come in and take it over. That's how you do it.
You know, we talked about the strength of this team, Ronnie, being in the linebacker core, and we've already seen the presence felt from Cash Hendricks. There's Xavier Collins on full display right there.
I think they're going to go for it, don't you?
I do too. Too long to kick. You trust your defense. It's 4th and 11. And indeed, that's what Coach Tollison and Waxahachie will do. 4 receivers in a 2-by-2 formation. Strange, the lone setback, the 5'8", 185-pound sophomore.
Oh, he got him.
Yep.
Got him.
Turnover on downs.
98 tipped it.
Yeah, deflected pass there by the Ennis Lions. Big old number 98, Kalijah Parker. Turnover on downs will send us to a timeout. Brought to you by Edward Jones, Jeff Irish. Back in 60 seconds.
Harmony Bank is a proud sponsor of the Ennis Lions. At Harmony Bank, we believe better happens together. We feel the same when we watch our Ennis Lions come together on the field. Harmony Bank is a community bank dedicated to this community, and we build real connections by delivering unsurpassed banking solutions for families and for businesses. Visit any of our convenient locations in Ennis, Waxahachie, Italy, Rice, Kemp, 7 Points, or at one of our 5 locations in Dallas. Come see us at Harmony Bank. Member FDIC.
Second.
Back at Lime Memorial Stadium, everybody. Tim Samuels and Ronnie Greer, and back to action we go. And there's a pass out there caught on the far sideline at the 38-yard line. A quick throw right there. I believe that was number 9, Kylan Johnson on the catch.
Kylan,
yes.
Great catch. Tough running to get a little bit of extra there.
And picked up about 6 yards out across the 36. Officially, let's give him the 37. It'll be 2nd down and 4 as we get down to 24 seconds to play here in quarter 1. Clock still moving. Pistol formation for Martinez. He looks to throw out there. He's got his man LeBlanc with a catch in the first down.
Down on the ground.
To the 47-yard line. What could be the final play. Let's see what the Lions elect to do here. But that's the Lions' 5th first down. And that will be the final play of quarter number 1. After 1 quarter play, no score from Lime Memorial Stadium. It's Ennis 0, Waxahachie 0. But Ronnie, no commercial break. Let's go down to the man with a plan, our very own Bart Harrison. He's got a special guest down there. What do you got down there, Bart?
Well, look who I found roaming the sideline.
Well, tell us about that.
You're going to hear me. Guess who it is? Who
Colin
is it?
Drake.
Oh,
It's me. It's Colin Drake.
Hey,
I'm back for the weekend. See Pop's show out coaching.
Congratulations on those nuptials, man.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Colin, you see your dad out there with the play sheet and the headsets for the first time in, 6 years? What are you thinking? What's your thoughts so far?
I'm just really excited for him to be out there. This is what he loves to do, just impacting kids' lives in the coaching way on the field. I always joke that, the second that I got out of the game that he got into it. And so I always joke that, it's always going to be in our family. I'm just excited to see him out there coaching again.
Everybody is, I think. I talked to him the other day, and he said you had a busy summer. You graduated University of Georgia. Congratulations. With a degree in?
Degree in finance and accounting.
Who are you working for?
I'm working for Deloitte. It's an accounting company. Working out of the Atlanta office for now. Just got married recently, so my wife is now in graduate school, and then we'll be there for the next time being. Who knows where the Lord will take us next.
We'll go to the play.
Here we go, Chris Martinez, handoff up the middle and stuffed pretty quickly at the 45.
All right, bring him back.
All right. Hey, next time you're in Ennis, come see us.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you.
Yes,
all right.
Take care, Colin.
He's good.
Yeah, appreciate that. The sheriff is back in town.
You got that right.
We talked a little bit about Chris Martinez.
I think he could still play.
Yeah, I bet he could. He hadn't been out of the game very long there, Bart.
No.
So here we go, 2nd down and 12. We're just underway. Welcome back, everybody. Ennis, Waxahachie, 108th meeting in the Battle of 287. And here's a give to Windarius Jones trying to break through a couple of tackles. But the Indians defend that nicely. A pickup of maybe a full yard. It'll be 3rd down and 9 for the Lions.
Ennis Glass stat update right quick. Ennis had 5 first downs in that first one to Hatchie's 3. Ennis was 71 total yards to Hatchie's 47. Ennis had 30 yards passing, Hatchie 29. Ennis was 8 rushes for 41 yards, and Hatchie was 5 for 18. That's some, hey, you see that? Yeah.
3rd down and 9. Aiden Jones in motion. Martinez looks. Now he's got to run. He's got pressure. He's going to get the ball out, and was it picked off? Waxahachie thinks it was intercepted there at the 37.
He was in.
Now they're going to talk to the the head linesman. Going to talk it over with the. Yeah, they're going to roll an interception. They are at the 38-yard line. Yeah, maybe the 37. But yeah, they'll give an interception to Waxahachie. Said he was in bounds, and that will be.
Hold on. They're talking about it.
Yeah, 3 officials have gotten together, including the head referee, and yep, they're going to say interception Waxahachie. First turnover of the ball game. And the Indians get that INT with 10:31 to play here in this second quarter.
Coach Drake getting to see his first really excitable moment there.
And also one Jeff Price, a young defensive coordinator that we met just on Wednesday night, Ronnie.
Yep.
He got a little emotional right there.
Yes, he does.
I love to see the passion, man. Here's a handoff again. Jordan Smith trying to bounce it out, and he does. He's across the 50 down the sideline and out of bounds finally.
They're not going to call it.
They're going to mark him all the way down to the 33-yard line. A big gainer right there of right at 30 yards by Jordan Smith.
I'm so glad all those viewers at home can see what I see now. Now they know what I'm talking about. It's frustrating, but
here comes the Indians.
30-yard.
Zayden Smith, number 0 in the slot with Cohen Brown. Handoff up the middle, tripped up, breaks out of that across the 30, 25, it cuts it in, into the 20, down to the 19, and that's where they'll mark him down. Forward progress right at the 19-yard line.
Impressive little old jitterbug right there. Got out of the grasp of 2 would-be tacklers on his way to get there.
Tell you what, Waxahachie, they're built for speed, Ronnie.
Yep. Chris Martinez was 5 of 8 passing in the first quarter for 30 yards, and Meyer was 4 of 7 for 29.
Strange in the backfield and fakes to him, throws out there. He's got his man, number 0, Zayden Smith, the junior, with a quick throw out there.
Number 9, Kalen Johnson with the tackle.
Short gain on the play. Looks like they'll mark him at the 17-yard line. Injury timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. Brought to you by Edward Jones and Jeff Irish. We'll be back with more of the Harmony Bank presentation of Ennis Lions football when we return in 60 seconds. Kozlowski's Collision Repair is run by a family that will treat your vehicle like their own. Located in Ennis, they provide professional and affordable collision repair that you can depend on. Dent removal, auto body work, and collision repair, you name it, and they'll take care of it. Contact Kozlowski's Collision Repair today at 972-875-3900 for all of your collision repair needs. Kozlowski's Collision Repair, a proud sponsor of the Ennis Lions.
This is Jake Willingham, Realtor and team leader of the Willingham Group at Keller Williams Realty and proud supporter of the Ennis Lions. We want to wish the Lions all the best this season and thank the community and our clients for their continued support. We're not just about buying and selling properties, we're about building relationships and providing you the best possible real estate experience. Give us a call at 972-740-6851 or visit our website at soldlikeamug.com and let's tackle your real estate goals. Go Lions!
Welcome back, everybody, to Lion Memorial Stadium. I'm Tim Samuels along with Ronnie Greer. We're in the second quarter with 9:26 to play. It's Waxahachie threatening here inside Lion territory. It's 2nd down and 7 as we resume action. Meyer to throw, he's got a man, and the ball is caught. Touchdown, Cohen Brown, and Waxahachie's on the board first on a quick dart from Meyer to Brown.
Dart is correct. Yes, sir. That's a great description.
He just threw a dot right there on a little post route. Well-executed play. Wasn't bad coverage by any means. And now the PAT team comes on for Waxahachie, who jump out to a quick lead here. And let's see, it is going to be that man again, number 15. We talked about his punting a while ago, Ethan Gillian, the 6'1", 180-pound kicker and punter. His kick is up through the middle of the uprights. The kick is good with 9:22 to play in the second quarter. Waxahachie strikes first. It's the Indians 7, the Lions 0. We're back in 60 seconds.
Hey, Ennis Lions fans, keeping up with a business and understanding its tax obligations can seem overwhelming and complicated. McElroy and Associates is here to help. They offer services including accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax preparation. Their office is informal, their staff is approachable, and their rates are competitive. To schedule an appointment, call 469-903-6101. McElroy and Associates. They look forward to helping you discover a better way to run your business.
Start your weekend at the Bluebonnet Market every Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon in historic downtown Ennis. Shop fresh-picked produce, homemade baked goods, and one-of-a-kind local finds. Bring the whole family. Mornings at Minnie kicks off at 10 a.m. with free interactive kids programming at Minnie McDowell Park. It's fun, it's local, and it's the perfect way to spend your Saturday. Follow us on Facebook at Downtown Ennis Bluebonnet Market for updates and weekly fun.
Back at Lime Memorial Stadium. Welcome back, everybody. Tim Samuels and Ronnie Greer. Waxahachie strikes first with 9:22 to play in this first half. 7-0 our new score after that touchdown pass right there from Jerry Meyer to Cohen Brown. And now we'll get the Lions back on the field here. Of course, Waxahachie with that touchdown drive that we'll talk about here in just a moment. It was made possible by the interception. And here's the ensuing kick right here from Gillian, the place kicker. He booted it about 7 yards deep in the end zone the first time. This one comes up at the 2. Across the middle of the field, 10-15, breaks out of that one. Finally upended.
Oh, my goodness. Ran into his own guy.
Yeah, nice feisty return to the 23-yard line, and that's where the Lions will have it.
Interstate Bank scoring summary. 1 minute and 9 seconds for Waxahachie to go the 63 yards in 4 plays, and it was Meyer to Brown for the 17-yard touchdown. Gillian's kick was good. 7-0 Waxahachie with 9:14 to play in the second quarter. I felt good. It's good to be back, guys.
Man, good to have you back.
Oh, me. Mercy, mercy. How y'all doing out there, folks?
Man, you know, it's football on Friday night.
I mean, finally.
Finally. We'll have to get used to saying Thursday night football next week, though, won't we?
Yep. Thursday night. Wednesday night at the Fern, come get your chicken fried.
Here's Martinez on the QB option. He keeps it. He breaks out to the 40, 45.
Yes.
Other side of the field, knocked out of bounds, and there's the flag. You can go ahead and tack on 15 more. Martinez, what looked like a simple option pitch. Quarterback kept it, and then he did the rest. And now an unsportsmanlike late hit on Chris Martinez will tack on those 15 extra yards. But
yes, sir.
Big run by Chris Martinez.
There wasn't really any question about that one, was there?
No, sir.
He was 3 or 4 yards out of bounds.
They marked him out of bounds at the 42, so this should put it on the 27-yard line.
It's 35 yard plus 15.
A 35-yard run plus another 15 turns into a 48-yard play for the Ennis Lions. Boy, that'll jumpstart you pretty nicely.
Yeah, that'll put a little booger in your get along right there, boy.
Line of scrimmage, the 27, pistol formation. Jones will go in motion right to left. 5-man front, quarterback throws out there, throws it in the flat, makes one man miss, across the 25-20, out of bounds. Did I see a flag come in? No flag?
No, I don't think so.
So a nice little job right there, throwing to his safety valve in the backfield, picking up a first down, all the way down to the 16-yard line.
First down brought to you by Doc's Beverage, Kolachi Depot. Go get you some. I got a brand new ATM, man. It's got the biggest screen on it you ever seen in your life. I mean, I can actually see it, you know.
Kylan Johnson and LeBlanc, the two receivers to the right, Satterwhite to the lone receiver to the left side. Ball's on the far hash. Pistol formation again, the option. Martinez going to keep it. Cuts it up 10 and down at the 5-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 6. He was down at the 6-yard line.
Another first down
Yes,
brought to you by Kozlowski Collision Repair.
Offsides defense.
They'll decline that. They'll decline that one, I think.
Well, sure.
Timeout on the field. Ennis got something going here, folks. 8:49 to play in the second quarter. Waxahachie's up 7-0. Ennis is knocking on the door. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Howdy, folks. This is Dr. Matt Boyd. Our staff at Ennis Veterinary Clinic is positively passionate about your pets. We've been providing the very best care for your four-legged friends here in Ennis for more than 40 years. Dr. Jason Zollinger and I and all the clinic doctors are available for full-service medical and surgical care for your furry friends. Come on in and see our newly remodeled facility or check us out at EnnisVetClinic.com and find some warm hearts for those cold noses. Ennis Veterinary Clinic is proud to support the Ennis Lions.
Well, Chris Martinez already tonight with 6 carries for 69 yards, and it's been with his legs that has propelled the Lions offense deep inside Waxahachie territory as they face a first down and goal to go situation from the 6-yard line. Ronnie, you want to hit some of these stats as we go along?
Go right
here?
ahead, brother.
All righty.
You got it.
Well, we just mentioned Chris Martinez with the 69 on the ground. He's also pitched in 41 yards through the air, 6 out of 10, with that 1 interception. And he's got the bevy of the work on the ground.
Got the heavy set.
Here you go. First and goal from the 6. Man in motion is Jones. LeBlanc's going to keep it and bottled up right there at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play for Elijah LeBlanc. The Lions have 8 first downs tonight to Waxahachie's 6. And we mentioned Ennis now with 127 total yards, Waxahachie with 110. Martinez 6 out of 10 through the air for that 41 yards, and Jerry Myers 6 out of 9 for 48 yards through the air.
Stats brought to you by Ennis Glass, the glass that lasts.
It's still LeBlanc on QB.
Yeah, LeBlanc still in at the pistol formation. And he'll turn handoff to Jones and again stood up. Who's that big fella right there? Is that 92 or 52?
There you go. Yeah. That'll work.
I believe that was big old number 92, right, Ronnie?
I think it was 52, but who knows? I really can't.
Well, they show 52 being an offensive lineman, but that may not mean anything.
Yeah.
So we did have a penalty on the play, and it is going to be against, we think, Waxahachie for a personal foul. That will be an automatic half the distance to the goal and a first down by way of the penalty.
I see a 99. I think it was 99.
It was number.
Huh? Bart having a stroke.
Hey, number 20 on the penalty. Coach it.
Oh, okay.
Coach's son.
Yeah, that's Caden Tollison, the much acclaimed linebacker, had 143 tackles a year ago. Here's a handoff and oh my goodness.
That safety come up.
Well, you know who that is.
Yeah.
That is Jaquan Snell.
Yep.
All 6'3" and 195 pounds.
He ought to know how to do it. He's seen plenty of them. Yep.
And it didn't take Coach Drake long to mention the other day, Ronnie.
Yeah.
At Ferndale, I said they also got a big defensive lineman with the last name of Snell.
Yeah. Yeah, they got a little family tradition over there.
And here we go, second down and goal to go from the 3 as we're under 7 minutes to play in the second quarter. The Lions will have nothing more than to tie this up. Well, Darius Jones, does he get in?
I believe he does.
He does! Touchdown Lions!
You can put it on the board! Yes!
How about that?
Man, I'm telling you right now, he meant it, okay? He wanted it, and he meant he wanted it. Man.
What about number 72 over there in the offensive line?
Absolutely.
Big Dickerson right there, all 6'4", 365 pounds of
And
him.
Ryder Newman right up the gut right there. Newman had to have something to do with it.
Boy, Coach Drake was glowing about Ryder Newman
Yes,
the other
he
day,
was.
wasn't he? Here's your PAT to knot it all up. The extra point is good. Our new score was 6:50 to play. Ennis 7. Waxahachie 7. It don't get any better
No,
than this.
no, sir.
We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Harmony Bank is a proud sponsor of the Ennis Lions. At Harmony Bank, we believe better happens together. We feel the same when we watch our Ennis Lions come together on the field. Harmony Bank is a community bank dedicated to this community, and we build real connections by delivering unsurpassed banking solutions for families and for businesses. Visit any of our convenient locations in Ennis, Waxahachie, Italy, Rice, Kemp, 7 Points, or at one of our 5 locations in Dallas. Come see us at Harmony Bank, member FDIC. When life changes in an instant, you need a legal team with a legacy of winning high-stakes, serious injury, and wrongful death cases. At Webster, McNair, and McLeod, we fight aggressively to secure the full compensation you deserve. With over 120 years of combined experience and nationally recognized trial lawyers, we bring trusted strength to complex litigation. Go to WVMLaw.com or call 713-581-3900. Webster, McNair, and McLeod. When the stakes are high, experience matters.
Welcome back, everybody, to Lime Memorial Stadium. What a ball game this is turning out. And why are we surprised? This is the way it's always supposed to be with these two teams.
Absolutely.
But it's 6:50 to play, tied up 7-7.
Ennis State Bank scoring summary, 2 minutes and 32 seconds for Ennis to go to 77 yards in 7 plays, and it was when Darius Jones right up the gut for the 3-yard touchdown. Gamino's kick was good, and all knotted at 7 with 6:50 to play in the second quarter. Brought to you by Ennis State Bank, Trinity Capital Bank.
Speaking of Gamino, here he is again. Daniel Gamino, the place kicker, the senior. And is going to hit a scribbler right down the middle of the field. It's going to be picked up at the 11, drop, picked up again. It's Jordan Smith trying to return it. He's got some room. If he gets outside, 20. Still trying to go to the sideline and does.
Finally, they finally caught a hold.
And Smith got to about the 23-yard, or check that, the 27-yard line.
Blocking the back, maybe.
Oh, did you see a flag? I didn't see
saw
it.
they pick it up?
Oh, I just didn't see
No,
it.
it's there. It's on the 20.
Oh, okay.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, I got you.
40-yard line, the flag.
Yeah, we got 2 of them. One on the 20 and one on the 40.
Sure do.
I saw the one on the 20, but they could call it either way. It could be a hold or it could be a block in the back because he did both. Kind of looked like Bulldog Danny Plexus out there. Them youngsters wouldn't know nothing about all that.
So the officials are going to sort it out for us, we think, and we'll get back to action here. Right now with stoppage on the field, 6:41 to play, tie ball game, 7-7.
Well, I tell you what, man, we got us a ball game.
Yes, we do.
And I am so glad to see it.
It's been a long time since November, brother.
tell me about it. Yeah, man. Look at that parking lot. My goodness.
it's
gracious.
full.
What's Charlie Sykes doing down there? Have we got him mic'd up or anything? If we don't,
Okay. So, Ronnie, both fouls were against Waxahachie. The one that was accepted was against number 88, Quentin Lowe II, a sophomore wide receiver. Check that. Xavion Piper, the guilty party there, a senior wide receiver. And that'll move the football back to the 10-yard line is where Waxahachie will have it first down and 10 with 6:41 to play, second quarter.
Here we go.
No doubt Jerry Meyer has looked often at his 4-star receiver, Cohen Brown. Brown does have the touchdown catch for Waxahachie. And here's Meyer to throw. He's going to throw a little slant route. Ball is caught, picked off.
I believe so.
Dropped.
Well, if he caught it, it's a fumble.
Oh, they said he caught it.
Okay. Right
In
on.
and out of the hands of Adrian Navarro.
Yes.
But then intercepted. Lions with a pick on the first play.
But I don't think it was Navarro that ended up with it.
No,
was
he didn't. It wasn't Navarro. Here's your replay. Here's your replay, Ronnie. Who do we got out there?
I can't tell.
There it is right
was
there.
Was it Cash?
It may
Who
have been.
was it, Bart? I think it might have been Cash.
It definitely wasn't Navarro.
Well,
it went in and out of his hands.
Yeah, he bugged it twice.
Had to be Cash Hendricks.
I believe it was.
But how about that?
Yes, we just confirmed it was Cash.
An interception on the first play for Waxahachie, and the Lions are set up beautifully with the line of scrimmage, the Indian 23-yard line, 1st and 10. The Lions offense back on the field, 3 receivers.
Big country Cash.
Pistol formation, option, pitch. Wendarius Jones is going to be tackled right there about the line of scrimmage. He might have squeaked it up a little bit, maybe a half yard or so.
We got to get somebody out there on one.
Yeah, tackled there by the linebacker, Demarion Cooper, 6 foot, 190 pound. In fact, Cooper was one of their key returners from a year ago.
He's bringing a little havoc on that outside game right now.
And so here's 2nd down and 10, so there was no gain on the play from the 23. And here's a quick pass out here. Ball was caught, then dropped.
No.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. That's a good play by that young man, though. You pick it up, you don't know. Maybe you didn't hear the whistle.
Ronnie, you were talking about that number 1, Demarion Cooper, 6 foot, 190 pounds. He led the team in tackles last year with 143.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's showing out.
He's pretty salty. He's salty.
He's showing out.
3rd down and 10 from the 23, 5:44 to play here in quarter number 2. Tie ball game 7-7. Both teams each with a turnover. Waxahachie was able to capitalize on the Ennis turnover and score their touchdown. The Lions would love to get points out of this one.
Good screen.
And Wendarius Jones dropped in the backfield. Yeah, just a quick screen, just a middle screen to your running back, and drop for a loss back to the 27.
Didn't fool Tollison.
But you know, the Lions are going to keep Martinez on the field, but he also does the punting, so.
You know, hey.
You got to think they're going for it, though.
Four down territory for you, too.
Here come the Lions. They'll go left side with LeBlanc and Satterwhite. Tight end formations to the right side. Wendarius Jones in the backfield. From the 27-yard line, here's Martinez. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking, throws. He's got a man, sits down, ball's caught, and ball's out. Are they going to rule a catch and a fumble or incomplete? Incomplete is the call. I tell you what,
big time hitting going on.
Boy,
out there.
that is bringing the load right there.
A whole lot of Ellis County happening out there right now.
Good job by Martinez. Yeah.
Man.
Incomplete, turns the ball over on downs with 4:50 to play here in quarter number 2. 7-7. Yeah, like Mama said, it just don't get no better than this.
Slobber knocker. Yes, sir.
Yeah, bringing the wood. So here comes Jerry Meyer and the Waxahachie offense back on the field. Look at this, double tight formation. Show and run, and indeed they are. Handoff left side, short gain, or maybe no gain to the 27.
Linebackers, Big Country and Xavier like to tackle on now.
Collins and Hendricks Law Firm, they're on the tackle.
Yes, sir.
Collins and Hendricks. 2nd down and 10, no gain on the play for Waxahachie. They'll come out of the quick sugar huddle, deploying 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. And here's that end around again. And this is Cohen Brown. He's got plenty of real estate across the 40, 50. Inside Ennis territory. Check that was not Cohen Brown. That was number 0. That was Zayden Smith. Well, they've liked that play, Ronnie. That's the 3rd time they've run that little flanker reverse right there.
Yeah. Well, they called this holding here, but they didn't call the seal that happened back here on about the 27.
And this one up here will be a spot foul,
yeah,
meaning that they'll still pick up the 1st down. Yeah, it is holding from the 49-yard line, and they'll move the football back to the 44.
1st down brought to you by Navarra Contracting. Call Corey and Cody Navarra.
Clock stop with 4:05 to play in the 2nd quarter. Zayden Smith, the ball carrier, picks up that 1st down, even despite the penalty. Here's Meyer. 3-step drop, balls out, got a man, ball's caught 40. One move at the 35, 30. Inside the 27, down to the 26, and that is Cohen Brown.
That's just a perfectly processed stop route.
Yeah,
Beautiful
just
timing.
a little dig route,
Yeah.
ball's out.
Yep.
Timing.
That's it. Beautifully timed, beautifully executed. Throw had to be made, and he made it. That's what this
30
ball game
yards.
is all about, man. It's execution.
Cohen Brown, now he's been targeted 7 times. He's got 4 catches for 68 and the touchdown. That play was good for 30. Here's a rollout left by Meyer. Throws an out route. Did he keep his feet in bounds? They said he did. They're going to say the ball's caught.
QB's hurt.
At the 13-yard line.
QB limping.
No, he jammed his hand.
Yeah, he got a little hitch in his get, too. But I believe it could be it is a hand, right?
Jordan Thompson Woods was on the reception.
See how he takes his snap.
1st down and 10 from the 13-yard line. Waxahachie threatening inside the red zone. Handoff up the middle, and he'll score. Untouched touchdown for Waxahachie.
Just a big trap right there, right up the middle.
That is Talon Furlow Strange with a 13-yard jaunt to give the Indians a lead as we await the PAT right there.
That's a McElroy and Associates touchdown. Oh, we got all kind of motion.
And there's a 2-point conversion. Is that Cohen Brown? Yeah, that's Cohen Brown. Again, one of those wide receiver reverse plays, and the 2-point conversion will stand. So a new score on the field with 3:25 to play. Waxahachie 15, Ennis 7. Back with more of the Harmony Bank presentation of Ennis Lions football when we return right after this.
At the Baker Firm, Fidelity National Title, our goal is to complete your real estate transaction as quickly and smoothly as possible. Located at 116 North Dallas Street in historical downtown Ennis, the Baker Firm is here to service all your real estate needs while still providing that one-on-one personal relationship. Whether you're buying or selling a home, investment, or commercial property, we can help you get from contract to close, all while offering the best customer service in the business. Call us at 469-894-2152. The Baker Firm, Fidelity National Title. It's always better with Baker.
Getting ready for game day? Doc's Beverage and Convenience Store has everything Ennis Lions fans need, from snacks and drinks to services that keep you rolling. Inside, the Kolache Depot serves up the best kolaches in Texas you don't want to miss out. Need cash? Quick cleanup? Doc's has an ATM, check cashing, and even a car wash that earns you 10 cents off per gallon of fuel. Stop by the drive-thru or check wash to get freshened up before kickoff. Open 24/7 on Ennis Avenue west of I-45. Doc's is proud to support Ennis and the Ennis Lions. Welcome back, everybody, to Lyon Memorial Stadium as we just witnessed the Indians reclaiming the lead, leading 15-7 after a successful two-point conversion to go along with that touchdown. And now we await the Ethan Gilliam ensuing kickoff, and it's another deep drive to the far side, caught at the 6, across 10, 15, 20, breaks it out 25 and upended right around the 28-yard line to the far side of the field. And that's where the line, looks like they're going to get maybe out to the 30. But that's where the Lions will have it 1st and 10. Ronnie, how about that scoring summary, brother?
1 minute, 25 seconds for Waxahachie to go 73 yards in 5 plays. And it was Talon Strange for the 13-yard touchdown. Brown's rush for the Pat was good. And that sets the score at Waxahachie 15, Ennis 7, 3:18 to play in the first half.
And remember, Ronnie, Waxahachie won the toss and deferred into the second half. So no doubt the Lions would love to get a long drive here. If they can't score, at least run the clock out. Here's a night that option has been nice to Martinez tonight.
It has been. Kids got a good eye. We got an injury.
Yeah, I got an injury down there around the 20, let me check that, 33-yard line. We'll keep it right here for the time being. Martinez gets 6 yards on that QB run right there. Second down and about 5.
Kids staying down.
You know what? Well, we got some break in the action here, Ronnie. You know, y'all were doing this thing down there on the field before the game started, celebrating that 50th anniversary of that 1975 Ennis Lions state championship. I saw P. Willie's shirt. Did you see his shirt he had on?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Goes back a few years. Ennis was
way back. I mean,
3A back in that day.
Oh, yeah.
3A.
Yeah.
Head coach was Don Essery, assisted by, and we saw him down there, Bill Cox. Also Steve Braddock and Dick Stringfellow.
Tricky Dick. Yep.
Check out some of these names, folks. Leo Anderson, Vance Barton, Darrell Bennett, Corky Boyd, Kenneth Busby, Donald Colkin, Greg Crow, Lonnie Davis, Dennis Fielder, Ira Fields, Charles Franklin, Steve Fuller, Mark Gant, Ronnie Greer, Reggie Hill, Chess Hobbs, Mike Easom, Billy Jackson. Help me out with this one, Ronnie. Pat Cresera. Kevin Leaks.
Or Crotcha, I'm sorry.
Crotcha. Here we go. Back to action. And we'll come back to some more of those 1975 champions from Ennis ISD. Here's pistol formation on 2nd and 5. 3 receivers. And again, option left, Martinez. He'll keep it again. Linebacker played that nicely. No gain on the play. It'll set up 3rd down and still 5. Just a good job by the Indians defense. They had the pitch man covered. Martinez was defended as good as it can be done right there. 3rd down and 5. We're under 2:43. Clock still moving. 2nd quarter. Waxahachie up 15-7.
Mike Isom.
Isom.
Yes, sir. Wouldn't want to.
Billy Jackson. 3rd down and 5. 2:21. Now Aiden Jones in motion from right to left, and timeout on the field. Ennis is going to call a timeout. It's first of 3 team timeouts. Let's keep it right here. We got some scores to run through real quick, but let me get through the rest of this. These champions.
Pat Crotcha.
Kevin Leaks, Mike Leaks, Gary Lilly, John Lockhart, Joe Lowry, Blaine Mathis, Raymond Minton, Stanley Mickle, Randy Miller,
Randy Brumley. He changed his name.
Randy Brumley, John Paul Monreal, David Montalongo, Steve Moore, Clint Morales, David Navarro, Brad Newberry, Gerald Nichols, Billy Novotny, Rusty Reeves, Forrest Roberts, George Smith, Mike Sorensen, Gary Thomas,
Troy Byers,
Byron Walker, Robert Washington, Walt Westbrook, Paul Willingham, and honorary team members Otto Carroll and George Tiny Morenos. How about that? Managers Johnny Cook, Bill Grant, Lawrence Sulak. And we're ready for action here. That is your 1975 Ennis Lions state champions. Awesome stuff. Here's a handoff up the middle. Windarius Jones bulldog to the ground after maybe a yard. Just shy of the 35-yard line. It'll be 4th down and still needing a long 4 or short 5.
Taylor Pierce with the tackle on that one for Waxahachie. We got another timeout?
Yeah, another timeout on the field.
Might as well take it.
Timeout on the field, 2 minutes. Exactly 2 minutes to go. What a game it's been, folks. Waxahachie 15, Ennis 7. This is the Harmony Bank presentation of Ennis Lions football on your home, Ennis Sports Network. We're back in 60 seconds. Interstate Bank and Trinity Capital Bank are proud supporters of our Ennis Lions. These two hometown teams share a commitment to excellence and community. At ESB, customers come first with friendly, personal service only a true local bank can provide. With locations in Ennis, Sunnyvale, Dallas, and Forney, they're always close by and ready to help. Interstate Bank and the Ennis Lions, two of the best teams in town. Go Lions! Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Looking for the best personal protection and hunting season needs in town? Mosey on over to Ennis Pawn & Loan, your one-stop shop for everything from tools to treasure. Located at 901 Lake Marble Road in Ennis, where we buy, sell, and trade tools, jewelry, gold, silver, and more. Our experienced team is here to help with appraisals and repairs. Our license to carry classes are held every second Saturday of the month with private sessions available upon request. Visit our shop or give us a call at 972-875-9200. Ennis Pawn & Loan, trusted, local, and always loaded with great deals.
We're back at Lyon Memorial, and it's 4th down, and Martinez to kick it away and trying to kick away from Cohen Brown, and he'll push this one far away from Brown. Goes out of bounds right around the 37-yard line, and that's where Waxahachie will have it. 1st down and 10. Ron, we got some scores to pass along here.
Yes, sir.
After that 30-yard punt there. Some of your local scores of interest beyond this one, of course, is 15-7. Waxahachie leading this one here in the Battle of 287. In Cedar Hill tonight, the Midlothian Panthers are leading the Cedar Hill Longhorns 21-14 in the second quarter. Of course, Midlothian will be the Lions' opponent next Thursday night, folks. Mark your calendar, September 4th. Corsicana trails Cleburne 10-3. Louisville leading Mansfield Summit 14-7. And here's Jerry Meyer to throw on 1st down. There's an out route. Bowles caught. Cohen Brown breaks one tackle across the 45, out of bounds. Far side at the 47, maybe the 48-yard line.
1st down brought to you by the City of Ennis. That scoreboard was brought to you by Kozlowski Collision Repair.
Yeah, one last one to pass along. Stephenville leading Midlothian Heritage 21-0. That game is at the half. Here we go on 1st down and 10 from the 47. 4 receivers. They'll send 3 left, 1 right for Jerry Meyer. 1 back offset to the left of him. Meyer looks left, throws. He's got a man, sets down. That's going to be caught. That is number 5, Jordan Thompson Woods, inside Ennis territory down to the 42.
They say that's a 1st down. Brought to you by the law firm of Webster, Vicknair, and McLeod. Appreciate those guys. They're our Coach Talk sponsor on Wednesday night.
And they'll start the clock again. Meyer to throw. He's got a man out route. They're going to say he got his. No, they'll say he did not. This time they say Thompson Woods did not get his feet down in time. He did that toe tap to his favor a while ago, but not this time. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10 from the 42.
Waxahachie has snuck ahead 12-8 on 1st downs, and their total yardage also 224 to the Lions 131.
Ronnie, how big is this with 1:21 to keep Waxahachie out of the end zone, given that the Indians will get the ball to start the second half, right?
Huge.
Strong side to the right with 3 receivers set that direction. There's a slant route.
I thought.
A quick slant. Ball went in and out of the hands of Cohen Brown at the 35. And that'll bring up a big 3rd down and 10 with a clock stopped, 1 minute and 16 seconds.
Biggest third of the ball game.
Big 3rd down for the Lions now. Everybody on your feet. Make some
On your feet, folks. You heard him. I'm going to do it. I got feet.
3rd down and 10 from the 43. 3 receivers left. Cohen Brown, the 1 receiver to the right. They're going to go that direction on a deep out. Ball's caught, 1st down and out of bounds. Stopping the clock at the 27. A gain of 15.
Another one of those perfectly executed timing routes.
It was actually closer to 16, but picks up the 1st down. And again, stopping the clock with 1 minute and 9 to play here before halftime.
Blackland Building Supply 1st down.
Thompson Woods will be your receiver to the left, along with Zayden Smith. Also checking in right there is number 17, Matthew Scott. Meyer to throw under pressure, all kinds of duress right there. Is that Kalijah Parker? Who was that in there?
Oh, it was, I believe it was X-Man.
Xavier was in there.
And I believe you're right, too. Kalijah had a piece of it.
So that stops the clock. Under duress was Jerry Meyer. He threw that one away just to save his life. Incomplete, 2nd down and 10 with 1:05. Ball's on the far hash mark. Waxahachie still has 1 team timeout remaining. 2 receivers left. Pressure's coming. Meyer to throw. He again intended for Cohen Brown, but the pressure got to him again.
Collins
incomplete.
Collins again about to reach.
Well, we've been here before. 3rd down and 10.
Yeah. Yes, we have. On your feet.
What do you think about this crowd, man?
I love it. I love it.
Waxahachie tonight, 1 of 3 on 3rd down conversions. Of course, the one they converted was the last time they had this 3rd and 10 moments ago. Here's Jerry Meyer to throw. He steps up in the pocket, gets out there. He's got a man. Ball's caught.
He hung on.
Hit hard, but he does hold on and picks up the 1st down at the Ennis, right at the 14-yard line. A gain of 13 on the play.
Colin Johnson brought the wood.
A little up-tempo here, ready to snap it. They do. Meyer to throw. He's going end zone. He's got a man out there, out of the end zone. He made the catch, but out of the end zone, incomplete.
Navarro again making the play.
Tried to go with a quick count then, didn't they?
Really good.
2nd down and 10 from the 14. Jerry Meyer, 13 of 21, 150 yards, and a touchdown here in this 1st half. Of course, last year, Meyer threw for 3,300 yards for the season and 29 touchdowns. Here's Meyer. There's a slip slant right there.
No.
And he's still running, breaking tackles.
No.
And he's in the end zone.
Oh, my gosh.
That is number 5, Jordan Thompson Woods, who broke 2 tackles.
At least.
On a 4-yard quick slant. And I don't know how he did it, but he just
refused to go down.
Absolutely. Toughness right there.
Well, his legs are, what, maybe 2 foot long. I mean, he just couldn't get him on the ground.
Well, he's listed, Ronnie, as 5'10", 170. He plays a lot bigger than 170.
He sure does. 310 his body.
Here's Ethan Gillian. His PAT is up and good. And with 29 seconds to play before halftime, Waxahachie has struck again. It's the Indians 22, the Lions 7. We'll be back with more Ennis Lions football when we return in 60 seconds.
Rooftime General Contractors is a full-service contractor serving Ennis, Waxahachie, and the DFW Metroplex. Rooftime brings an experienced, friendly, skilled, and knowledgeable staff to your projects with 30 years of experience in residential and commercial insurance claims resolution. If you have storm damage and you need a free estimate or an inspection, contact EHS alum Joanne Jones, Scott Laza, or Blake Butler with Rooftime General Contractors at 972-723-8463 or follow them on Facebook. It's prime time for Rooftime.
Well, we thought there was an extra point, and there was, until there wasn't. There was a penalty on the play. Waxahachie has accepted the offsides penalty to take the point off the board. They'll elect to go for 2 and extend this lead to 23-7 if they can. So we'll go for a 2-point try here. And quickly up to the line of scrimmage, it's Jerry Meyer under center. He'll turn, pitch out to his running back, and he does convert the PAT with a plunge across the right side.
Why are they not throwing a flag over there?
Jordan Smith with a 2-point conversion. We'll go ahead and keep it here with just 29 seconds remaining. Well, right there, Ronnie, we saw a little bit about why Jerry Meyer is considered to be one of the best quarterbacks in the state. You know,
could he have gotten any closer to the ground? I mean, he was invisible. Oh man! I'll tell you what, that's something else. What a game! 29 seconds left.
That's all we got left before
this first half.
We get to hear from our good old friends at Black Lamb Building Supply and their halftime show. Of course, we'll also get the city of Ennis, won't we, Ronnie?
Yes, sir.
The state of Texas in top 10, and man, things are returning back to normal again, Ronnie.
I mean, man, I'm telling you, I'm so glad to be back.
Just like the old days.
It's been
just like the long days ago. It's been a while. It's been too long. Gilliam will be ready to kick this off here, dropping back deep for Ennis. Again, just only 29 seconds remaining. Satterwhite, one of the kick returners, back deep. He's to the far side. And he's joined back there on the near side by Travion Stewart. Both men are standing at their own 9 and 10 yards respectively as Gillian tees it up, and there's the boot. It's going to come down to about the 7-yard line, make it the 9. And it's going to be Satterwhite trying to cut it outside and get whatever he can until he's rushed out of bounds around the 27-yard line. So the Lions will have it with 23 seconds before halftime. It's been a pretty good first half.
It absolutely has. I mean, competitive.
Got that score in summary?
If you ready for it?
You're ready for it.
1 minute, 31 seconds for Waxahachie to go 63 yards in 10 plays, and it was Meyer the third to Thompson Woods for the 14-yard touchdown. 2-point conversion was good by Cooper. Brings the score to 23-7. Waxahachie with 23 ticks left in the first half.
And you know what's lost in that 63-yard drive, Ronnie, was converting 2 third down and 10s.
Big third downs.
To their credit.
Scoring summary brought to you by Ennis State Bank.
Here's your 23 seconds remaining. First play, ball's caught LeBlanc. Ball's out. Is that a fumble? It looks like they're going to rule it a fumble. LeBlanc took a pretty good shot. And they're going to roll a fumble. The ball went all the way back to the 50-yard line. That ball bounced 25 yards, Ronnie.
Yep. Easily.
So a completed pass from Martinez to Elijah LeBlanc. He took a pretty good shot. Ball bounced. Trajectory was about 20 yards, no exaggeration.
And got there in a hurry.
Yeah, to the 50-yard line. So Waxahachie, as indicative of that 2-point conversion, Ronnie, they're not going to take the foot off the gas here.
No, absolutely.
And you got a guy named Cohen Brown who's going to be split out to the far right side of the field.
12 seconds, you get at least 2, maybe 3 shots.
You're absolutely right. You know, they're
Time
probably
will
looking
run.
at an deep out route here to get at least 1 to 2 more plays. Here's Meyer. He's looking to Cohen Brown. It's a streak route down the middle of the field, but underthrew
yeah.
Cohen Brown right around the 11-yard line.
Trying to see that, get that number on that.
That'll leave 5 seconds remaining before halftime.
23 for Ennis was on. I'll tell you what, man. Young man.
Elijah Davis.
Yeah. Davis has some coverage over there.
So what could be the final play of the first half, and it will be, this is the victory formation right here. So Coach Tolleson took his one shot, and that's going to do it as Jerry Meyer takes the knee, and we've reached halftime here from Lime Memorial Stadium. Our score at the half, Waxahachie 23, Ennis 7. We're going to hear a word from our sponsors and be back with a Black Lamb Building Supply halftime show when we come back after this.
The boys are back in town, so gear up for another Ennis Lions football season with some new glass. Here at Ennis Glass, the job isn't finished until you're satisfied. Family owned and operated for 35 years, Mike and Chris Vasquez knows what it takes to get the job done right.
So call now and get your free estimate today. 972-878-9902. That's 972-878-9902. Financing available.
The glass that lasts. Ennis Glass, proud sponsors of Ennis Lions football.
Rooftime General Contractors is a full-service contractor serving Ennis, Waxahachie, and the DFW Metroplex. Rooftime brings an experienced, friendly, skilled, and knowledgeable staff to your projects with 30 years of experience in residential and commercial insurance claims resolution. If you have storm damage and you need a free estimate or an inspection, contact EHS alum Joanne Jones, Scott Laza, or Blake Butler with Rooftime General Contractors at 972-723-8463 or follow them on Facebook. It's prime time for Rooftime. I'm Jeff Irish, your Ennis Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Everett Jones is a proud sponsor of Ennis Lions football on the Ennis Sports Network. Call me today, 972-875-4706, or visit everettjones.com for all your investment needs. Making sense of investing. Everett Jones, member SIPC.
Are you looking to buy or sell your new home in Ennis, Ellis County, or beyond? Call Amelia Valdez at City Real Estate, where we turn for sale into sold. Bilingual, professional, and dedicated, Amelia and the City Real Estate agents offer a seamless professional service with a personal touch. Whether you're a first-time homebuyer or ready to list property, Amelia Valdez and her team have the experience and passion to guide you every step of the way. Visit us at 102 West Ennis Avenue or call 469-658-5506. Amelia Valdez, City Real Estate. Your home, your future, your sold.
Hey, Ennis Lions fans, keeping up with a business and understanding its tax obligations can seem overwhelming and complicated. McElroy and Associates is here to help. They offer services including accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax preparation. Their office is informal, their staff is approachable, and their rates are competitive. To schedule an appointment, call 469-903-6101. McElroy and Associates. They look forward to helping you discover a better way to run your business.
Start your weekend at the Bluebonnet Market every Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon in historic downtown Ennis. Shop fresh picked produce, homemade baked goods, and one-of-a-kind local finds. Bring the whole family. Mornings at Mini kicks off at 10 a.m. with free interactive kids programming at Mini McDowell Park. It's fun, it's local, and it's the perfect way to spend your Saturday. Follow us on Facebook at Downtown Ennis Bluebonnet Market for updates and weekly fun.
Kozlowski's Collision Repair is run by a family that will treat your vehicle like their own. Located in Ennis, they provide professional and affordable collision repair that you can depend on. Dent removal, auto body work, and collision repair, you name it, and they'll take care of it. Contact Kozlowski's Collision Repair today at 972-875-3900 for all of your collision repair needs. Kozlowski's Collision Repair, a proud sponsor of the Ennis Lions. When it comes to home building or improvement in Ellis County, one name stands out: Blackland Building Supply in Ennis. Decades of experience, the Blackland team knows what builders and homeowners need: quality products, fair prices, and reliable availability. Their massive 16,000 square foot showroom and 5 acres of lumber ensure you'll find exactly what you're looking for. Visit them at 1701 South Kaufman in Ennis or call 972-878-0995. Blackland Building Supply, local, dependable, and proud supporters of the Ennis Lions.
When life changes in an instant, you need a legal team with a legacy of winning high-stakes, serious injury, and wrongful death cases. At Webster, McNair, and McLeod, we fight aggressively to secure the full compensation you deserve. With over 120 years of combined experience and nationally recognized trial lawyers, we bring trusted strength to complex litigation. Go to wvmlaw.com or call 713-581-3900. Webster, McNair, and McLeod. When the stakes are high, experience matters.
Let's be honest, moving is stressful. Nobody looks forward to packing up and hauling out. That's why you want to call Frank Weaver at A1A Movers in Ennis. One quick phone call, a few details, and just like that, your move is booked. Their team, total pros, friendly, experienced, and efficient. This isn't a weekend gig for them. Moving is what they do, day in and day out. Homes, businesses, local or long distance, one haul does it all. If you're planning a move, go with the crew you can trust. Visit A1AMoving.com. A1A Movers, your move made easy.
Howdy, folks. This is Dr. Matt Boyd. Our staff at Ennis Veterinary Clinic is positively passionate about your pets. We've been providing the very best care for your four-legged friends here in Ennis for more than 40 years. Dr. Jason Zollinger and I and all the clinic doctors are available for full-service medical and surgical care for your furry friends. Come on in and see our newly remodeled facility or check us out at EnnisVetClinic.com and find some warm hearts for those cold noses. Ennis Veterinary Clinic is proud to support the Ennis Lions.
When it comes to keeping your railroad on track, trust the experts at Lone Star Railroad Contractors. Family owned and based in Ennis, Texas since 1993, we're a 24/7 on-call service for maintenance and construction, covering routes from New Mexico to Nebraska, Texas to Tennessee. Don't get derailed. Let us keep your rails clean, safe, and moving. Proud sponsors of the Ennis Lions. Visit LoneStarRailroad.com or call Josh Newman at 972-878-9500. Lone Star Railroad Contractors, we're making tracks. Hey, Ennis Lions fans, keeping up with a business and understanding its tax obligations can seem overwhelming and complicated. McElroy and Associates is here to help. They offer services including accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax preparation. Their office is informal, their staff is approachable, and their rates are competitive. To schedule an appointment, call 469-903-6101. McElroy and Associates. They look forward to helping you discover a better way to run your business. Hungry for real Texas favorites? Come to Alma Smokehouse Barbecue off I-45 in Alma, Texas. Family owned and operated by Jesse and Susan Martinez since 2009. Alma Smokehouse serves up mouth-watering favorites like baby back ribs, succulent brisket, smoked sausage, and much more. They've even got you covered for breakfast. So bring your appetite to 6531 Southwest I-45 Ennis, Texas, or call 972-875-2669. That's Alma Smokehouse Barbecue, where Texas flavor meets family tradition.
Getting ready for game day? Doc's Beverage and Convenience Store has everything Ennis Lions fans need, from snacks and drinks to services that keep you rolling. Inside, the Kolache Depot serves up the best kolaches in Texas. You don't want to miss out. Need cash? Quick cleanup? Doc's has an ATM, check cashing, and even a car wash that earns you 10 cents off per gallon of fuel. Stop by the drive-thru or check wash to get freshened up before kickoff. Open 24/7 on Ennis Avenue west of I-45. Doc's is proud to support Ennis and the Ennis Lions.
Rooftime General Contractors is a full-service contractor serving Ennis, Waxahachie, and the DFW Metroplex. Rooftime brings an experienced, friendly, skilled, and knowledgeable staff to your projects with 30 years of experience in residential and commercial insurance claims resolution. If you have storm damage and you need a free estimate or inspection, contact EHS alum Joanne Jones, Scott Laza, or Blake Butler with Rooftime General Contractors at 972-723-8463 or follow them on Facebook. It's prime time for Rooftime.
The boys are back in town, so gear up for another Ennis Lions football season with some new glass. Here at Ennis Glass, the job isn't finished until you're satisfied. Family owned and operated for 35 years, Mike and Chris Vasquez knows what it takes to get the job done right.
So call now and get your free estimate today. 972-878-9902. That's 972-878-9902. Financing available.
The glass that lasts. Ennis Glass, proud sponsors of Ennis Lions football.
Well, welcome back, everybody, to Lime Memorial Stadium, as it's time now for the Black Lamb Building Supply halftime show. Tim Samuels and Ronnie Greer. Well, Ronnie, before we get on with the city of Ennis and the state of Texas top 10 for the first time this year, your thoughts about this first half tonight in the Battle of 287?
Well, typical 287, man. I tell you what, Ellis County football going on out there. Lots of it, you know. You got, Waxahachie, of course, 6A ball club, 1,900 more kids than Ennis to pick from. They ought to be ahead in the ball game, And so 23-7, I think, is the way it happened. Ennis has been very competitive. Their kids are playing hard, strong, and I'll look for more of that in the second half.
You're talking about this Waxahachie team, and Dave Campbell would have them pick number 21 in the entire state in that district of Doon they play in. Pretty good competition, to say the least. Well,
Yeah.
Ronnie, let's start with 6A, and of course, if y'all remember from years past, this is the city of Ennis. Ashley Kalunga. You can reach Ashley at 972-878-4748. Come enjoy the Bluebonnet Market in beautifully historic downtown Ennis. 6A top 10 for the first time this year. Let's kick it right here. We'll go 10-1. So at number 10 is DeSoto. At number 9 from the Austin area, Lake Travis. At number 8 in 6A is the Katy Tigers. At number 7, the Allen Eagles. At number 6, Austin Vandergrift. Number 5, Galena Park North Shore. At number 4, Austin Westlake. At number 3, the Duncanville Panthers. At number 2, your defending state champions, the North Crowley Panthers. And number 1, South Lake Carroll.
Hey, it's that time of year, folks, so be sure to get downtown. Visit the Ennis Bluebonnet Market tomorrow morning for fresh produce, baked goods, unique products, and lots of friendly, smiling faces. The market is open Saturdays from 8 a.m. till noon through October.
5A Division I at number 10 is College Station A&M Consolidated. Number 9 is the Abilene Eagles. At number 8, the College Station Cougars. At number 7 from the Houston area, Angleton. At number 6, also from the Houston area, LaPorte. And number 5 is Frisco Lone Star. At number 4, Highland Park. At number 3, Denton Ryan. Number 2, Smithson Valley. At number 1, the Aledo Bearcats.
Follow Downtown Ennis, Texas, and visit Ennis, Texas on Facebook and Instagram for all the fun in historic downtown Ennis, Texas.
5A Division II, everybody, looks like this. The Anna Coyotes.
There they are.
There they are, the team that Ennis scrimmaged just a week ago. They're at number 10. Number 9 is Port Neches Groves. At number 8, the Huntsville Hornets. At number 7, those Buffaloes from Fort Bend Marshall. At number 6, Texarkana, Texas High. At number 5, Iowa Colony. At number 4, Argyle Eagles. The Brenham Cubs check in at number 3. South Oak Cliff, those Golden Bears, are at number 2. And number 1, the Lions from Richmond Randall.
Did you know there's free family-friendly programming every Saturday at Minnie McDowell Park? Join us for Mornings at Minnie for unique educational fun every Saturday morning at 10 a.m.
4A Division I, everybody. Alvarado Indians come in at number 10. Number 9 is Sulphur Springs. Austin LBJ at number 8. Frisco Panther Creek at number 7. San Antonio Davenport, the Wolves. They kick it off at number 6. Number 5 is Lavernia. And number 4 is Stephenville Yellow Jackets. We were talking about them a while ago playing Midlothian Heritage. At number 3, the Kilgore Bulldogs. At number 2, the Canyon West Plain Wolves. And number 1, the Salina Bobcats.
Blues on Main Street, Blues on Main Music Festival. hosted by the Unity in the Community. It's bringing blues, royalty, delicious food, and family-friendly fun to historic downtown Ennis on August the 30th and 31st. It's going to be a good time.
No doubt about that, man. 3A Division I at number 10, the Winsboro Red Raiders. At number 9, Hitchcock. Number 8, the Llano Yellow Jackets. At number 7, Texarkana Liberty Ilou. At number 6, the Malakoff Tigers. Number 5, the Edna Cowboys. Number 4, the Jefferson Bulldogs. At number 3, the Paradise Panthers. Number 2, Franklin. And number 1 in 3A Division I, the Columbus Cardinals.
Did you say Llano?
I did.
Man.
They take you back in time. I know what you're thinking.
No, I'm thinking pork chop, man. Whew. All right, well, it's all about the Ennis Bluebonnet Market in the morning, y'all. Get on down there for all those unique products of fresh goods, and that's going to start at 8 a.m. It goes till noon. Then be sure to check out Downtown Ennis, Texas, and visit Ennis, Texas on Facebook and Instagram for all the goods. Did you know, of course, about Minnie McDowell? Well, you do now, because I'm telling you, in the morning, 10 o'clock, unique educational fun for all the kiddos starts at 10 o'clock. And then Blues on Main, the music festival, the fun, the food, the friendly relationships. Y'all get on down there. It's going to be a good time in historic downtown Ennis, August the 30th and the 31st.
You got time for one more? 3A Division II, the Poth Pirates at number 10. The Dangerfield Tigers are at number 9. You know, best defense I've ever seen in high school football was Dangerfield, 1983.
Boy, I'll tell you.
Boy, that was a defense back then. Canadian Wildcats at number 8. Holiday Eagles are at number 7. Woodville Eagles at number 6. A lot of Eagles, because Newton Eagles come in at number 5.
Wow.
If that's not good enough for you, how about the Lexington Eagles at number 4? The Wall Hawks.
Flying high.
The Wall Hawks, another flying bird at number 3. Tidehaven Tigers are at number 2. And number 1 in 3A Division II, the Gunner Tigers. And there you have it, your city of Ennis.
Our boy Carlton was all beat up because they were having to play Wall tonight. They really felt like they were going to get dogged. But you never know about them punchers, man. We'll have to see what that score looks like.
They've got some skins on the wall out there.
Yeah, they do. And that's it, y'all. That's the reads from City of Ennis for all about what's going on downtown and in the City of Ennis. We sure do appreciate them. And we're going to get on to the next move right here. What's it going to be, brother?
How about you want to do a little Ennis Glass stat update?
Sure.
Seems like the right thing to do.
Might as well.
All right. So here's your halftime stats, the tale of the tape, whatever you want to call it. Your team stats. First downs, Ennis had 8 first downs. Waxahachie with 15. Most of those came midway to the latter part of the second quarter. Waxahachie leading the way with total yards, 266 to Ennis's 136. Ennis was 8 out of 14 through the air. Waxahachie 14 out of 23 with 2 touchdowns. Ennis has 42 passing yards, courtesy of Chris Martinez. Waxahachie with 164, of course, through the air by Jerry Meyer III. Ennis has rushed the ball 20 times tonight for 94 yards. Waxahachie 11 carries for 102. The Lions have fumbled twice and lost 1 fumble. Waxahachie fumbled once and lost it for their lone turnover of the ballgame. Check it. They also have an interception in this game, too. Ennis has 1 sack for a -9 yards. Waxahachie 1 for a -8. Tackles for losses, Ennis 1 for a -1. Waxahachie 5 for a -9. The Lions have been penalized 3 times for 15 yards. Waxahachie 5 times for 54 yards of penalties. Third down conversions, the Lions are 1 out of 6. Waxahachie 2 out of 4. The Lions have punted 3 times for 80 yards. That comes out to 26.7 yard per kick average. Waxahachie has only punted it 1 time, and that was a 47-yarder. Average field position for the Lions, the 32-yard line. For Waxahachie, the 34. Time of possession actually favors Ennis, 15 minutes and 17 seconds to 8 minutes and 43 seconds. A couple of players with some individual numbers. We mentioned Chris Martinez through the air, but he also leads the way on the ground with 8 carries, 75 yards, along of 35, averaging 9.4 yards per carry average. Receiving-wise, not much yardage, but Elijah LeBlanc has 2 catches for 15 yards, when Darius Jones actually has caught 3 balls for 11 yards. For Waxahachie, Jerry Meyer does have the 164 yards at the half with the 2 touchdown passes. And on the ground, they've been led by Talon Strange. He's got the 6 carries, 45 yards. And receiving, it's about Cohen Brown. The 4-star has 6 catches, 94 yards, and a touchdown. There you have it, your team and individual stats of the first half.
Well, I tell you what, that's a pretty good rundown right there of what's been happening, because like I said, that early on there in the first quarter it was pretty even, but as you mentioned there in those last few minutes of that second quarter, Waxahachie kind of stretched it out a little bit. But I tell you, that defense, they're just going to have to tighten it up. They continue to bring the wood. Both teams, both sides are just knocking fire out of each other. I mean, the offensive line for the Ennis side has they protected the man. They protected Chris pretty well. The thing that has really kind of got to them are those blitz packages when they, it's hard. You're covering with 3 men and bringing 8. The numbers don't add up, right?
No, that math doesn't work.
I mean, but
Ron, any individual performers really standing out for you for the Lions tonight?
Well, you got to give Chris some credit. I mean, really. I mean, he's made some great decisions. He's made some good throws. Kylan Johnson, of course, on both sides of the ball, but especially defensively. And Navarro, Adrian Navarro, there could be 3 more touchdowns. If you think about it, there could be 3 more touchdowns easily on the board for Waxahachie had he not, covered the way he has on those flies.
Well, and by no means are the Lions out of this ball game. You do need a stop to start
absolutely.
The second half, because it will be Waxahachie getting the
There wouldn't be
football
anything
first.
bigger than to come out and or get a turnover. Anything to get a little juice. Get a little mojo going.
No doubt. There you have it, folks. There's your State of Texas Top 10, brought to you by the City of Ennis, and also you got your stat update brought to you by Ennis Glass. This is the Blackland Building Supply halftime show. We'll take another quick time out and come back with more when we return after these messages.
Start your weekend at the Bluebonnet Market every Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon in historic downtown Ennis. Shop fresh-picked produce, homemade baked goods, and one-of-a-kind local finds. Bring the whole family. Mornings at Minnie kicks off at 10 a.m. with free interactive kids programming at Minnie McDowell Park. It's fun, it's local, and it's the perfect way to spend your Saturday. Follow us on Facebook at Downtown Ennis Bluebonnet Market for updates and weekly fun.
Harmony Bank is a proud sponsor of the Ennis Lions. At Harmony Bank, we believe better happens together. We feel the same when we watch our Ennis Lions come together on the field. Harmony Bank is a community bank dedicated to this community, and we build real connections by delivering unsurpassed banking solutions for families and for businesses. Visit any of our convenient locations in Ennis, Waxahachie, Italy, Rice, Kemp, 7 Points, or at one of our 5 locations in Dallas. Come see us at Harmony Bank. Member FDIC.
Interstate Bank and Trinity Capital Bank are proud supporters of our Ennis Lions. These 2 hometown teams share a commitment to excellence and community. At ESB, customers come first with friendly, personal service only a true local bank can provide. With locations in Ennis, Sunnyvale, Dallas, and Forney, they're always close by and ready to help. Interstate Bank and the Ennis Lions, 2 of the best teams in town. Go Lions!
Big mess? No stress. Call Ace Solutions, your local junk removal and bin rental experts. Whether you're cleaning out the garage, remodeling, or demoing a whole building, Ace Solutions has the bin for you. Need construction cleanup? We handle the mess so you don't have to. We're locally owned, available 24/7, and proud to serve Ellis County and beyond. No surprises, just honest pricing and dependable service. Call 972-935-8954 or 214-448-1916. Say habla español. Ace Solutions, you call and we...
I'm Jeff Irish, your Ennis Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Ennis Lions football on the Ennis Sports Network. Call me today, 972-875-4706, or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Making sense of investing. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Back with more of the Blackland Building Supply halftime show. Tim Samuels and Ronnie Greer. Well, what do you think, Ronnie? Maybe time for a little Kozlowski collision repair scoreboard update.
Absolutely. You bend it, they'll mend it.
Well, you know, high school football, thank goodness, kicked off last night. Nothing better than Texas high school football. And kicking off last night to really whet the appetite and get us all primed for Friday nights once again. Let's take a look and see what's going on around North Texas here. On your scoreboard rundown again, brought to you by Kozlowski Collision Repair. Mansfield Lake Ridge, they defeated, so a couple of these games may be from last night, and in fact several of these are. Hold tight here. Yeah, so a lot of these from last night. As y'all know, a lot of Thursday nights. And just another reminder, it will be Ennis playing in Midlothian next Thursday night. So remember that. It won't be Friday night. It'll be next Thursday from Midlothian's multiplex facility there at Midlothian.
Yeah, and, you know, don't forget Wednesday night, get your reservations. Get down to the Fern in the Wild for Coach Talk. We're going to crank that up at 7 o'clock. So it's been packed house every night, every Wednesday so far, so be sure and get your reservations early now.
Here you go. Mansfield Lake Ridge defeated Frisco Reedy, presumably last night, 31-27. Also played last night a one-point affair. Plano West defeating Arlington Lamar 15-14. North Crowley did beat Lancaster 22-18. It was the Bremont Tigers beating the Kearns Bobcats 35-13. Richardson Eagles defeated Garland Lakeview Centennial 14-13. Carrollton Turner beat Dallas Conrad 17-6. It was Frisco Centennial defeating Frisco Independence 32-13. And one other final from last night, Frisco Panther Creek shutting out Lake Worth 63-0 there. Games tonight, New Waverly trails the Tig Lions 15-7, third quarter action there. Dawson all over the Hubbard Jaggers 48-0 in the third quarter. Valley Mills leading Wortham 33-0 in the third quarter. It's the Ponder Lions shutting out the Venus Bulldogs 50-0 at the half. Jewett Leon leading Lubbock Trinity Christian 23-7. Prosper Walnut Grove 49-7 over Carrollton Newman Smith. The Terrell Tigers putting it on Frisco Memorial right now 42-7 at the half. Mansfield Legacy leading Justin Northwest 23-21 there at the half. Roy City over Plano East in the third quarter 28-7. Sulphur Springs leading Mesquite Poteet 35-6. Also a third quarter score. Frisco Wakeland 21-16 over Grapevine Mustangs. Princeton Panthers over West Mesquite 27-14. Midlothian and Cedar Hill all tied up 21-21.
Wow.
And Corsicana still trails Cleburne 10-3.
Midlothian hanging tough. Wow. That's a surprise to me for some reason.
Louisville Fighting Farmers leading Mansfield Summit 14-7. It's Mesquite Horn at the half leading Mansfield 24-20. And let's see what else we got. Brownsboro leading Quinlan Ford. Actually, that's tied up 21-21. What you got over there?
Man, you know, got caught up in the championship celebration and everything and all that, and trying to get caught up here and what have you, and get myself into the game. Didn't do these shout-outs. So we're going to do Doc's Beverage shout-outs right quick, just get them all in, get it over with. We're going to say, hey out there to Shane Nash out in the Tellico Cut. We're going to Kay Lynn and Jason Venable over on Marble Street in Ennis. Danny and Shirley Slovacek. Janice Hefner and Mary Stovall Maldonado. Scott Quinn. James Madewell listening up in Halton City. We're going to say, hey, shout out to the Wine Queen and Waldo's best girl, Susie Ray Oster. Tina Navarro in Ennis and Albert Hoskovec listening in Ennis, and that's your Doc's Beverage Kolache Depot shout-outs for the 287.
Well, let me give one more because he's really digging this YouTube stuff, man.
Sweet.
That's TJ Prachel.
Oh, yeah.
Always
TJ,
checking in with us.
Thanks for listening, TJ.
Appreciate all them.
And watching.
And, yeah, there you go. Got to get used to saying that. You know, it's kind of new and different. Folks, we're just about ready for second half action. It will be Waxahachie receiving the opening kick, but we're going to take one final timeout and close out the Blackland Building Supply halftime show, and we'll be back after this.
Hey Ennis Lions fans, we invite you to come and enjoy Fun in the Wild in downtown Ennis. Located at 211 West Knox Street, this locally owned hidden gem offers farm fresh dishes all made in-house and from scratch. You will also enjoy craft cocktails, boutique shopping, and Wednesday through Saturday an inviting speakeasy, all in a charming historic setting. Come join us for lunch, dinner, and you don't want to miss the Wild Brunch on Saturday and Sundays. Go to ferninthewild.com to make your reservation. Fern in the Wild. Come make yourself at home, y'all.
Back just in time as we get ready for the kickoff here. And it will be Waxahachie getting their hands on football here. Here's a short kick. Bounces a couple times, picked up at the 24, across the 25, 30, up into at the 36. Looks like they'll mark him just outside the 35-yard line. Now they're going to say the 37-yard line. It will be first down and 10. For Waxahachie. What do you think about this quarterback, Jerry Meyer?
Oh, but what can you say, man? He's spectacular.
You know, he was
talented, man. You know, slight in size, what have you, but strong arm, makes good reads, a perfectly timed pass on countless out routes and what have you, the stop and go and you know, the stop route over there, 35, 40 yards, balls on the rope. You know, getting there in a hurry, you know, so I'm totally impressed with the young man.
Yeah, he can make all the throws, can he?
Yeah, he can. And he's got a step on him, you know.
So here this is a big drive. 7 seconds into the second half, and it's already a big drive. Handoff right up the middle, big room, breaks it out across the 50, foot 40. It's a foot race, 20, 15, 10. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Indians. That is that man again, Talon Furlow Strange.
Just like that.
63.
Looked like a little X block right there between the center and the left guard. And it opened the big hole.
63 yards. And once he got through that initial phase of the defense and he cut it to the outside, he just turned the afterburners, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I tell you, that young man, he was showing them his heels.
Well, there's a reason why Waxahachie is picked to finish third in that district of doom.
Absolutely.
Because they're good.
Got some talent.
And remember, they returned 40 players from that team a year ago that went 9-4. And went 3 rounds deep. And if it wasn't for a narrow 5-point loss to Bridgeland, they'd have been playing in a regional final.
That's right.
At the 6A level.
They made a big run. It surprised a lot of people, you know, with just the show that they did in district. And then, sprinkles on top with the playoff performance. All right, well.
We'll keep it right here. Talking about that team, Ronnie. I remember they opened up, and I think I've got that right here at my fingertips somewhere. Yeah, here it is.
Scoring summary right
go
quick.
ahead.
19 seconds it took Hatchie to go 63 yards in one play. And it was Taylor Strange for the touchdown. And Ethan Gillian kick was good. Brings the score Waxahachie 30, Ennis 7, 11:41 to play in the third quarter. Ennis State Bank scoring summary.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Ronnie. They upended North Forney and Waco midway in their playoff run before that 5-point loss to Bridgeland. So if you return a lot of those players, you're going to be pretty good. And the state expects them to be good. They're in the top 25 in the state. Here's the kickoff. Going to come down to the 12 out across the 25, 30 still on his feet to the 33, maybe the 34. Travion Stewart on that kick return right there.
Yeah, it was.
And they will mark him down at the 32. And Ennis would love nothing more than to come back and see if they can answer that score. Now down 30-7.
Absolutely need an answer here.
But go back and look at that second quarter. After Ennis shut out Waxahachie in the first quarter, Waxahachie put up 23 in the second. So they scored literally, Ronnie, 30 points in probably the last 10 minutes of this ballgame.
Found a little something. Martinez lining it up.
3 receivers. Now he'll go empty back set. And if you were with us in the beginning, this was what we saw for that whole first drive. They'll send Satterwhite in motion from right to left. 3 steps, looks to get it out. Now Martinez steps up in the pocket. Ball's out. They're going to rule incomplete.
It was.
Good job by the line judge.
Forward.
Yep. No hesitation with the line judge coming in to rule that incomplete.
Got 5 guys. No, it was 6. You got 6 guys coming on that one. Gassing.
I'm going to tell you what, that big number 10 is a pretty good size, pretty talented looking defensive end right there, Ronnie. Cedric Marsh, a 6'4", 235-pounder. Here's Martinez to throw. If he gets time, ball's out, goes down to the ground, but in and out of the hands of Colin Johnson right there. Back-to-back incomplete passes leave the Lions with 3rd down and 10. Clock stop with 11:24 to play in this third quarter.
Lucky to get that one out, too. Did a good job of getting it away. Tell you what, that number 6, he's pretty good size. No, I'm sorry, 0.
Yeah, and you've called Taylor Pierce the 265-pound defensive tackle there. Here's a 4-man front, 3rd and 10, pressure from the outside. Martinez trying to cut it up, nowhere to go. He'll reach the 35. A gain of maybe 1.5 yards. It'll be 4th down.
Tollison again on the tackle. He's making good reads from that linebacker spot.
So the punt team on the field now for the Lions. What appears to be a 3 and out. Cohen Brown is going to drop back to return this punt for Waxahachie, standing at his own 27-yard line. 4th down and 9. Low snap underneath. Martinez has to go back to pick it up, and he'll kick it away. His athleticism allowed him to get it out. Look out, here's Cohen Brown with the hands on the football. Makes a move at the 40, 45, 50, 45. Inside line territory, flag down over here. Cohen Brown with that return inside Ennis territory down to around the 38-yard line, 39-yard line. Let's see what the infraction is going to be called here.
Yeah, I think he continued to play without his headgear.
Which player was that, Ronnie?
46, I think. We'll see what they say.
Yeah, here comes the head
They're picking
referee.
it up. Yeah.
Personal foul against the Lions. So that punt return by Cohen Brown will hold up, and they'll add on to that. And the 15 yards tacked on will put the line of scrimmage now at the 24-yard line for Waxahachie right here. I believe that's the fourth penalty of the ball game for the Lions. So here comes Jerry Meyer. A little fake, a little waggle to the right side. Throws it out of.
Wow.
Yeah, him and Cohen Brown were on the wrong page. Just a little waggle action by the quarterback. Misdirection to the left and then kind of waggled back to the right.
Okay.
Second down and 10. Line of scrimmage still the 24-yard line.
Lions got to get some pressure. Gonna have to get some pressure on him.
Yeah, that offensive line.
Just look at I mean, it's
they're big.
It's a visual difference, yeah.
I mean, Hendricks and Collins have been able to get to them a little bit, but not a lot of pressure up front. There's a pretty good job right there.
Yeah.
Shutting down Jordan
Parker.
Smith. Kalijah Parker.
He came a long way to do it.
And dropped him for a 3-yard loss in doing it. He made it worth his while, Ronnie.
Yeah, he did.
He said, if I got to go a long way, I'm going to get me a TFL here is what I'm going to do. So 3rd down and 13. Waxahachie subbing in a running back here. Lane Fincher, a senior running back in the backfield. Quarterback roll, looks to throw, ball's out, incomplete. Intended for Cohen Brown, just an out route where he was just trying to get to the sticks on the far side of the field, but the ball was at beyond his reach.
I'll tell you what, number 11, Damian Bizer he just gave his body up to try to get some kind of pressure on the quarterback and just got took out. But he's giving it all he's got.
So from the near hash mark, here's 4th down and 13. Fincher, the lone setback to the left of Meyer. Meyer's looking left, throws, got a man out there, incomplete. And that will be a turnover on downs.
Got just enough to shake him on that one. Kind of got a little jittery.
Yeah, that was intended again for number 1, Jordan Smith. So a defensive stop, you got to like that, Ronnie?
Absolutely.
Because after a big punt return and a 15-yard penalty, the backs were in the red zone for that line defense, but they buckled down and forced the turnover on downs.
Big number 99, Aid Jones, was one getting in there, got some pressure on that one.
So the Lions will take over. 1st and 10 from their own 27 with 9:20 to play in this 3rd quarter. Here comes Martinez from the pistol. He'll send Windarius Jones in motion. He'll step up in the pocket, throw. He's got a man out there, diving catch. Does he make it? No.
Satterwhite.
Unable to make the catch. It's been a beautiful catch at the 46.
Hey, that kid's he's gonna be good, man. He's gonna be amazing.
Just a sophomore.
Laid out on that one.
He's got a little of that Grayson Harris playability, doesn't he?
He does.
So here come trips receivers to the left. One receiver to the right, I believe, is Stewart out here. It is Travion Stewart. Isolated on the near side. Ball's out to the far side, caught. Has to come back and get it. He'll pick up a couple of positive yards.
Satterwhite.
Satterwhite again tackled at around the 33. Third down and about 5 still needed.
Third down. One more time.
It's closer to third and a long 4. As we're under 8:50 to play in this third quarter. Aiden Jones will be in the slot to the left side along with Elijah LeBlanc and Satterwhite. So heavy to the left, now Jones in motion from left to right. Quarterback Martinez steps up in the pocket, still throws it out there. He's got LeBlanc, makes one man miss, but not the second. Upended right at the 35 and a half yard line.
Quite didn't quite get there.
Fourth down. And yeah, so look at this big package coming in here.
Got the heavy duties out there. Caterpillar.
And now LeBlanc comes off the field.
Caterpillar package.
Hope Caterpillar.
Mean.
So here we go. 4th down and 2. Ennis showing that they'll go for it. But remember, Martinez is also the punter. And he may try to draw him off sides here if he can with a hard count. 4th down and 2, and now a timeout on the field.
Timeout, Ennis.
Yep, that'll be Ennis's first of 3 team timeouts in this second half. 7:37 to play. We'll take one, too. Brought to you by Edward Jones, Jeff Irish. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Navarro Contracting is locally owned by Ennis Lions alumni Corey and Cody Navarro, offering turnkey construction services and excellent workmanship. Navarro Contracting has 14 years of experience and keen knowledge of the industry. You will receive exceptional customer service and hassle-free completion of all your project needs start to finish. For a job well done, call Navarro Contracting at 469-55. Big mess? No stress. Call Ace Solutions, your local junk removal and bin rental experts. Whether you're cleaning out the garage, remodeling, or demoing a whole building, Ace Solutions has the bin for you. Need construction cleanup? We handle the mess so you don't have to. We're locally owned, available 24/7, and proud to serve Ellis County and beyond. No surprises, just honest pricing and dependable service. Call 972-935-8954 or 214-448-1916. Say habla español. Ace Solutions, you call and we haul.
4th down and 2 as we're back at Lyon Memorial to the line of scrimmage. Martinez. Again, is he trying to draw Waxahachie off? No, he'll run the play. Here's a handoff up the middle and getting the first down. Windarius Jones behind, is that big number 50 there?
Look like it. That's your center.
Yeah, that's Newman. Picking up that first down.
First down by Ennis Pawn and Lone.
Boy, that's a shot in the arm for the offense right there.
Sure is.
Converting on 4th down. Yes, sir. Here come the Lions offense now. After getting that first down, Windarius Jones picking it up. 2 receivers left for Martinez. He'll flank 2 out to the right. He'll throw to the right. He's got Kylan Johnson. Makes one man miss. He'll get to about the 47. A gain of right at 7 yards.
Nice one right there. Just coming a little low out and sit down hitter. Right there. Yeah.
Quick hitter.
Got it out.
Yeah, I like those play designs, Ronnie.
I do too.
It's got a little Steve Sarkisian look to it. 4 receivers set, 2 to both sides of the field. Martinez handoff up the middle and to the 50. Close.
Another first down.
It looks like they're going to give it to him, and they do. Back-to-back first downs on this drive for the Lions.
Big run right there for the Ace Solutions first down.
Under 6:25 to play in this third quarter. Stewart, the lone receiver, split out here to the near side toward the Ennis sideline. Now they're going to reset the game clock.
Trying.
Or reset the play clock.
I thought he was going to dislocate his shoulder there for a minute.
2 receivers left. Aiden Jones, your H-back, set to the right on the same side as Stewart. Now man in motion, looking to go right.
Uh-oh.
Down the sidelines and unable to make the catch and went out of bounds was Travion Stewart.
Intended for number 1, Travion Stewart. Intended on the play by number
Desmond Johnson, Ronnie had checked in the ball game that time. He was the running back that went in motion.
He's staying in.
Yep, still in there. The senior running back. Desmond Johnson, 5'4", 160 pounds. He'll go in motion again. Empty back. Quarterback's under duress and sacked back at the 43-yard line.
Brought that outside backer up and brought him on in.
Waxahachie's second leading tackler from a year ago. Coach Tollison's son, Caden Tollison, the junior 5'10", 200-pound linebacker. 3rd down and 16. What you'd love to do is get about 8 or 9 of that back right here, Ronnie.
Yeah, you really need to.
You don't need all 16, just get a good chunk of it. Here's Martinez to throw. He's looking left. Ball's out. Ball's caught. Oh.
Right at the first down marker.
Yeah, and if he could have kept up, but he tried to make a play and come back inside, he kind of tripped up.
Got to go for it. That's a bad spot.
That is a bad spot. It should be right at the 39.
Right at the marker, yeah.
But the ball's marked at the 30, checked at the 42. We're thinking he should have been to the 41. The Lions need to reach the 40, but it is a 4th down and a full 2 yards needed here. 3rd quarter is just speeding on by. Under 4:30 to play.
Ooh.
Heavy set right here, handoff. Well, Martinez going to keep it.
Great.
He's got it. First down and more.
That young man.
He'll go out of bounds.
Beautiful read. Played heavy to the right.
Love the play call.
Yeah, I do too.
Love the play call.
That first down right there is brought to you by A1A Movers. Your move made easy.
And that was, that's really a naked read right there, Ronnie, because everything was set to go to the inside or to the right, but he went naked to the left. He didn't have a lot of blocking protection, but because the play was designed so well.
Exactly.
Timeout on the field. Ennis will use its 2nd of 3 team timeouts. Let's do that as well. Brought to you by Edward Jones, Jeff Irish. We'll see you back here in 60 seconds.
Big mess? No stress. Call Ace Solutions, your local junk removal and bin rental experts. Whether you're cleaning out the garage, remodeling, or demoing a whole building, Ace Solutions has the bin for you. Need construction cleanup? We handle the mess so you don't have to. We're locally owned, available 24/7, and proud to serve Ellis County and beyond. No surprises, just honest pricing and dependable service. Call 972-935-8954 or 214-448-1916. Say habla español. Ace Solutions, you call and we haul.
4:17 to play, quarter number 3 as we come back to Lyon Memorial Stadium. Tim Samuels, Ronnie Greer, and Bart Harrison, the crew up here in the press box now. Shout out to Cody Dickerson, Rick Nelson. Got our man Tony up here tonight also.
Charlie Sykes.
Charlie Sykes here in the house.
Getting all that good video.
Man, don't you know it. Here's Elijah LeBlanc. He's in motion. Quarterback Martinez says, all kinds of pressure. He'll go down back at the 36-yard line. A loss of 4 on that first down play.
6 men again.
Also 4 on the play will bring up 2nd and 14.
Bringing the house.
And that'll run us up under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Satterwhite and LeBlanc will be the 2 receivers to the left side. Martinez with the 1 running back. Looking over this 4-man front for Waxahachie. And here's the quarterback again under pressure. Martinez is going to have to run. He's going to make a nice move there to get back to the 31. Almost a late hit there on Martinez. But he pulled up just in the nick of time. Gain of 5 on the play for Martinez. Who, Ronnie, if I'm not mistaken, he's getting real close to a 100-yard
I believe you are correct.
game on the ground here tonight. 3rd down and 8. So we're ticking down to about the 3-minute mark here. In the pistol. Martinez to throw. The ball's out. He's got his man. Johnson with the catch inside the 25.
I believe he got the first.
Let's see where they spot it. Yep, they do. 21-yard line, a gain of 10.
First down brought to you by Alma Smokehouse Barbecue. Taco Tuesday. Out there, get you some brisket tacos.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Ronnie. I am a fan of those quick strike throws like that.
Absolutely.
You know, it's all timing and rhythm, and, you know, the Lions are just going to get more proficient with that as the season progresses.
Plus, you know, the way they're bringing all that pressure.
It looks like Waxahachie's going to ask for a timeout and get it right there. Yeah, they called a timeout. We'll keep it right here. But, yeah, Ronnie, just on that note, you know, we've seen a couple on this in this third quarter. We've seen a few of those, you know, quick hitting throws. You can tell Martinez is starting to make those adjustments there.
Oh, yeah.
And the receivers are too. That was a nice catch by Kylan Johnson.
It was, indeed. One little old scat right there, arm tackle, just kind of caught him. He'd have got another 10 out of it.
Let's see where Martinez is at. Okay, officially 13 carries for 82 yards.
I don't know. My screen's gone.
I think he would have been over 100 yards, but the sacks works against him a little bit there, Ronnie. But he still may get to that century mark before this game's over. LeBlanc and Satterwhite to your left side. Kylan Johnson isolated over here in a press man coverage look on the right side. Here's the option play and the whistle blown. False start against the Ennis Lions.
That's a killer.
So we'll replay first down, but it'll be first down and 15 now from the 26-yard line. 2:47 to play in this third quarter. Waxahachie leads this one 30-7.
Taking every second off.
Yeah, down to 14-13 on the play clock. And here we go. First down, handoff up the middle, stopped. When Darius Jones back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, second down and 15.
Big number 0 in there for the Hatchie bunch, man. I'll tell you what. That's Big Snell.
Aaron Snell.
Mm-hmm.
Just
That's
a sophomore.
Big old rascal.
285 pounds.
Yeah.
Here's the 15th play of the drive for the Lions. And it's Martinez, play action, under pressure. He's got a man all over him, and he'll go down hard. And that's Snell getting in the backfield again.
That's a big old rascal.
285 pounds, moving like a cat.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I mean, he's on the move now. He got there in a hurry, and he had destruction on his mind when he got there.
Yeah, so they will throw the penalty flag on Chris. It was borderline. It was close. You wondered if they might, and they did. Intentional grounding will be the call. And with that brings a loss of down.
Can't blame the kid for trying.
So that'll move it back to the 38-yard line. The Lions need to get to the almost to the 11-yard line to pick up this first down. They got 2 downs to do it. 4 receivers, 3 to the left, 1 right. Now Jones will balance it out. And it's Martinez. He's having to run again. He's got more pressure, and he'll be tackled right around the 36. And that is going to be number 1, Demarion Cooper.
Again.
You know, I tell you what, Snell's had a ball game defensively. Demarion Cooper's had a pretty good ball game.
Tollison.
Yeah, Tollison's been steady.
And, you know, to hear everybody say it, defense was supposedly their weak point.
Well, I think Tollison had questions about his depth, and I think he had questions about the trenches because they didn't return a lot of starters. But I think they look pretty solid.
Uh-oh, we got a delay.
Penalty flag is indeed down. That good catch there, Ronnie. And now it looks like what are we doing here?
They taking their time.
So here we go. Now they're going to mark it off. So it was intentional grounding. They'll move it back to the, all right, I'm sorry. That was delay of game.
Yeah.
So they'll move that back to the 41-yard line. LeBlanc, he's the backup punter, right? Because Martinez isn't out there.
He can play quarterback, too.
And there's LeBlanc. He will kick it short, high kick, out of bounds. And let's see where they mark it out of bounds at the 25-yard line, a punt of 16 yards. And that will be where Waxahachie will have it first down and 10 with 1:17 remaining here in the third quarter. Next week, just as a reminder again, you've got Coach Talk with head coach Don Drake live from Fern in the Wild Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. And leading you into Friday with a pregame show brought to you by Doc's Beverage at 6:30 on Thursday. Kickoff on Thursday, 7 o'clock from Midlothian, Ennis versus the Panthers. Here's a give. Running back's going to break it out. Number 44, Fincher, picks up a nice gain and maybe a little unnecessary roughness out of bounds around the 50-yard line on the far side of the field.
Had him boxed in for about a 2-yard loss, but he bounced it out.
He did. Yeah, he shows some wheels, bouncing it out, getting to the outside, picking up a big gainer, and they'll tack on 15 more.
What was that, 44, wasn't it? Lane Fincher.
Yeah, Lane Fincher, 5'10", 210-pound senior. So Fincher is getting
another 15 on it.
Yep. And that'll move the football inside Ennis territory down to about the 38-yard line. First down and 10. A couple of other subs coming in for Waxahachie. Number 45 has checked in the ball game. That is Toby Olivo, another 5'10", 185-pound senior running back. He's in there with Fincher. 45 and number 44. Here's Meyer. He looks left. He's going to go back to his right. Over the shoulder, incomplete, flag down. Again, the intended receiver was Cohen Brown.
The official took himself out, throwing the flag over there. May have never seen that before, I don't think. You're talking about the Coach Talk special guests next week are going to be offensive coordinator Chase Willingham and one of the defensive standouts for the last 3 seasons, Xavier Collins. So we're looking forward to that.
That'll be a great show. They called that PI on Chris Trent, and that'll move the football down to the Ennis 24, first down and 10 with 1 minute and 1 second remaining here in this third quarter. Waxahachie up 30-7, looking to add more. Meyer to throw. He's got a man in the flat. Ball's caught. Turns it up the field and gets to about the 20. That is number 5 for Waxahachie right there. That is Jordan Thompson Woods. He's had a few big catches here tonight for Waxahachie.
Navarro with the coverage over here for Ennis.
They marked him out of bounds at the 21 officially. Pickup of about 3.5 yards. Second down, and we'll call it 7 still needed. Thompson Wood stays the receiver to the left side. Meyer hands off to Fincher. He's going to try to bounce it out again. Hit at the line of scrimmage, breaks off that tackle. That was Trent that tried to come up and bring him down. But Fincher got a little bullish with a bull rush.
Yeah, he did.
A little old school. Seeing that number 45 reminds me of the movie Friday Night Lights with Don Billingsley.
There it is.
And that's it, folks. The end of 3 quarters in the books in game 1 of the season. Right here from Lyon Memorial Stadium. Our score after 3 is Waxahachie 30, Ennis 7. Fourth quarter's coming up right after this.
Navarro Contracting is locally owned by Ennis Lion alumni Corey and Cody Navarro, offering turnkey construction services and excellent workmanship. Navarro Contracting has 14 years of experience and keen knowledge of the industry. You will receive exceptional customer service and hassle-free completion of all your project needs start to finish. For a job well done, call Navarro Contracting at 469-550-4515, a proud sponsor of the Ennis Lions.
I'm Jeff Irish, your Ennis Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Ennis Lions football on the Ennis Sports Network. Call me today, 972-875-4706, or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Making sense of investing. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Welcome back to Lyon Memorial Stadium, everybody. Tim Samuels and Ronnie Greer as we are ready for the fourth quarter. Waxahachie on top 30-7 and threatening for more as we play here with 3rd down and 4 from the 18-yard line. Jerry Meyer III still in the ball game. Of course, it was over a year ago when he transferred from the state of Nevada. In fact, Ennis played him in only a second game in a Waxahachie uniform a year ago. Looks like we got another sub in the backfield. Here's Meyer to throw. He throws the out route. Ball's caught. Cohen Brown inside the 10. Picks up the first down. They mark him out at the 9. First down and goal to go for Waxahachie.
Navarro again with the stop. Xavier Collins over there giving him a little bit of help. Or that had been 6.
Quickly to the line of scrimmage come the Indians. 6 seconds into this fourth quarter. Here's the shotgun snap. Meyer to throw. He's got a man.
Whoa.
Cohen Brown.
That's a wrestling move. Wrestling.
Yep, definitely pass interference there.
Back him up.
Yeah, that will go against Cohen Brown. So that'll back up Waxahachie 15 yards. Should put the football at the 26-yard line.
Laws is out there, Bart. Yeah.
check that. The line of scrimmage is the 24-yard line.
4-yard line.
First down and goal to go from the 24. Meyer in the gun, looks to throw. Throws an out route. Ball's caught. Breaks one tackle inside the 15, inside the 10, and all the way down to about the 6-yard line. Well, it looks like they're going to give him the 5-yard line. That's Thompson Woods again. That's a pretty good duo over there. Ronnie Thompson Woods on the left side and Cohen Brown on the right side.
Cash Hendricks over there running him out of bounds.
From the 5. Handoff up the middle, inside the 3. Pushing the pile down to maybe the 2. They're going to mark him down right there around the 2-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and goal to go from the 2. Clock still moving in this 4th and final quarter, 10:37. Myers under center, tight formation. Turn, handoff to the running back. He gets to the goal line. He's in. Touchdown.
Sidestepping.
That is
had a shooter.
Yeah, that's Talon Furlow Strange, the 185-pound sophomore. He'll reach pay dirt from there from 2 yards out.
Center in your guard. Did all the work on that one.
And that'll bring in Ethan Gillian for the PAT. Good snap, good hold, low line drive is through and good. 10:21 to play in the game, and Waxahachie 37, Ennis 7. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
This is Jake Willingham, Realtor and team leader of the Willingham Group at Keller Williams Realty and proud supporter of the Ennis Lions. We want to wish the Lions all the best this season and thank the community and our clients for their continued support. We're not just about buying and selling properties, we're about building relationships and providing you the best possible real estate experience. Give us a call at 972-740-6851 or visit our website at soldlikeamug.com and let's tackle your real estate goals. Go Lions!
When life changes in an instant, you need a legal team with a legacy of winning high-stakes, serious injury, and wrongful death cases. At Webster, McNair, and McLeod, we fight aggressively to secure the full compensation you deserve. With over 120 years of combined experience and nationally recognized trial lawyers, we bring trusted strength to complex litigation. Go to WVMLaw.com or call 713-581-3900. Webster, McNair, and McLeod. When the stakes are high, experience matters.
Ethan Gillian ready to kick it off after the touchdown. The 2-yard run by Strange. And here's a kick deep in the end zone. It'll go in and out of the back of the end zone. That'll come out to the 25-yard line for the Lions. It's where they'll have it 1st down and 10 with 10:21 to play in the ballgame.
Lions need to get them a little something going right here offensively. A little confidence going.
No doubt. Build some of that momentum going into week 2 of the season next week from Midlothian on Thursday night. Again, Martinez leading the way on the ground with 14 carries for 84 yards. In the pistol, 4 receivers, 2 to each side. Fakes to Jones, quarterback's going to keep it and go down.
He saved the interception right there.
Yeah, that was an RPO and he just ate it. He would have tried to connect with Satterwhite. That might have been an ill-advised pass.
That safety
he bit on it, didn't he?
Snuck up on it, yeah.
Second down and 11 from the 24-yard line. Stewart and Jones, the two receivers to the right. Satterwhite to the left. From the pistol, here's a handoff up the middle. Wendarius Jones found a little crack there in the first wave of the defense to get out to about the 30.
Got him a little wiggle in his waggle.
Got 6 on that. Third down now. Third down and 5 needed.
7-yard gain on the play. 35 for the Lions.
Lions using some of this play clock here. Same formation with Stewart and Jones, your receivers to the right. Satterwhite and LeBlanc to the left. Martinez throws out there and incomplete at the 30. Again, facing a lot of pressure, had to get rid of it earlier than he wanted to. Intended for Wendarius Jones, but that's going to bring up fourth down and an apparent punting situation. Martinez stays on to kick this one away. It was LeBlanc with the last punt for the Lions.
Formation for the Lions is number 8, Chris Martinez.
9:01 to play in the ball game. There's a good snap and trying to kick it away from the kick returner. He's going to let it bounce at the 43 down to the 35 and touch there right at the 35-yard line.
35-yard punt.
35 yards for Chris Martinez. Thoughts about the game, Ronnie? What do you think?
I'll tell you what, they're going to have to get a little something here, get some confidence on offense and defensively. The interior of the line is going to have to be, they're going to have to get it shored up, no doubt. Of course, going up against a big offensive line, huge offensive line. I mean, if you're watching on the Sports Network, and the Sports Network, you see it. You see the difference right there.
Big old Justin Williams in there at one of the guard positions, to your point, 310 pounds. Here's a rollout throw. Ball's caught on the far sideline, sheds one tackle.
I tell you what, that's just unreal.
That's Thompson Woods again.
That boy is something else.
45-yard line down to about the 40.
Who's that remind you of, Bart?
All will be spotted at the Ennis 40-yard line, first and 10.
That young man right there, yeah, it looked like Woodson. Yeah.
"26 yards on that pitch and catch from Meyer to Woods. Thompson Woods has had a pretty good night. In fact, we'll have to get Rick's numbers on those two receivers, but I believe Thompson Woods and Cohen Brown probably are both over 100 yards through the air. Here's another pass out there. I believe that's Thompson Woods again, and it is. Ball's caught right at the 35-yard line, a gain of 5. And they mark him out at the 36 now. Gain of 4. Second down and 6.
Second and 6 for the Indians.
7:35 to play in the ball game here. The Battle of 287. One of the best rivalries you're going to find, folks. Here's a handoff up the middle. Fincher again bouncing it out.
He did it again.
That's the third time. He lets it go off tackle, and I think he just intentionally knows I'm going to bounce it out every time.
Rivera's having one big ball game in coverage and coming up and making tackles. Guarantee you Fincher felt that one.
Waxahachie's also put in number 18 in the ball game, Camden Singleton, a sophomore wide receiver. Waxahachie's got quite a few sophomores on this team.
They do.
First down and 10 from the 28. Myers looking to throw, middle of the field. He's got a man, caught it and dropped it. Unable to Retained possession there was Jordan Smith.
That old wobble bobble. Got away from him.
And they're not stopping the clock anymore, just a running clock the rest of the way. 2nd down and 10 from the Ennis 28-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
So that'll be a false start against Waxahachie and back him up 5.
A little old jump around. Yeah, I did.
2nd down and 15. Waxahachie needs 6 more yards to get into that 400-yard total yard mark. Quarterback turns, throws out there. He's got a man. Making the catch out there is Jordan Smith.
Kylan Johnson again over there.
He'll get to the 30. A gain of 3 on the play. 3rd down and still long. Still needing 15. Or make it 13.
That EHS marching band, the Fighting Line band, is still playing.
As usual, put on a great halftime show for the big crowd here tonight. 3rd down and 13. Meyer, here comes that in reverse again. Jordan Smith cuts it up. Carrying tackles inside the 10. He'll get the 1st down and then some all the way down to the 8-yard line.
Yeah, this is almost unstoppable the way he's doing it.
Gain of 23 on the play. Jordan Smith.
He gets so deep, and then once he starts that turn, he's not only coming forward, but he's coming sideways out here towards the sideline, running away from defenders.
1st down and goal to go from the Ennis 8.
Oh,
quarterback's going to throw it out there, and he's got him for a touchdown.
Just snuck in behind the Vera on that one.
That's the backup. We just called his name a while ago, Camden Singleton, the 6'2", 180-pound sophomore, getting some playing time, and now he's got himself a touchdown.
That's a learning experience right there for the cornerback. Kind of got snuck on a little bit.
Yes, yeah.
I bet it don't happen again.
Here comes the PAT attempt. And the kick is up, and it is good. With 3:48 to play in the game, it's now Waxahachie 44, Ennis 7. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
At the Baker Firm, Fidelity National Title, our goal is to complete your real estate transaction as quickly and smoothly as possible. Located at 116 North Dallas Street in historical downtown Ennis, the Baker Firm is here to service all your real estate needs while still providing that one-on-one personal relationship. Whether you're buying or selling a home, investment, or commercial property, we can help you get from contract to close, all while offering the best customer service in the business. Call us at 469-894-2152. The Baker Firm, Fidelity National Title. It's always better with Baker.
Kozlowski's Collision Repair is run by a family that will treat your vehicle like their own. Located in Ennis, they provide professional and affordable collision repair that you can depend on. Dent removal, auto body work, and collision repair, you name it, and they'll take care of it. Contact Kozlowski's Collision Repair today at 972-875-3900 for all of your collision repair needs. Kozlowski's Collision Repair, a proud sponsor of the Ennis Lions. Welcome back, everybody, to Lyon Memorial Stadium with 3:48 to play in the ball game. Found out tonight why Waxahachie is the top 23 team in the state of 6A ball.
Yep.
Solid as they come.
execution. I mean, simple as that. They came out and performed.
The Lions will be better for it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's a learning experience. That's why you play the number 22 team in 6A.
No doubt about
as
it.
a 5A Division II football team. You find out where you're at and what's wrong and what needs to be fixed.
Here's the kickoff down to the end zone, and in the end zone, that'll come out to the 25-yard line. So the Lions offense back on the field, and to your point earlier, Ronnie, about seizing some form of momentum.
This will be
You'd love to execute and you used that word a while ago too.
Yes, sir.
Put together a long, sustaining drive and get you some points.
I mean, here, this is the spot. You know, it's gut check time right here. You find out what you're made of.
But it looks like Chris Martinez's day is done. Elijah LeBlanc comes in. At the quarterback position.
He's a player.
And LeBlanc turns, hands off at the middle. Big gain across the 30. I believe that's Desmond Johnson right there.
Yep.
Out to about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. They'll give him 9 on the play, call it 2nd down and 1. Needs to reach the 35. Single receiver to the near side, 3 to the far side. LeBlanc still got the football, throws. Got a man, ball's caught. First down and more.
Look
still
out.
breaking. Satterwhite inside the 40 of Waxahachie.
Man, that kid. Tell you what, he's explosive.
Boy,
man.
he gets the ball in his hands. Look out.
Wiry, just hard to get a hand on.
27 yards on that play to the Waxahachie 39.
He's a shaker.
Now the Lions overload the left side. And it's Desmond Johnson with a handoff. Johnson trying to feel his way to that right side and push back. He will pick up the first down, however, right at the 37-yard line.
No. It's going to be
second. That was gain of 2.
Yeah.
Gain of 2 to the 37. 2nd down and 8 with the clock down to 2 minutes and 37 seconds. Stewart, the one receiver to the right side of the field. Desmond Johnson in motion. LeBlanc's going to keep it. Quarterback keeper right up the middle. Makes one man miss, then another man still on his feet inside the 30.
He's a tough runner.
Down to about the 28-yard line, a gain of right at 9, and that will be a first down for the Lions.
That's a first down, yes, sir. Brought to you by Roof Time General Contractor. Brad and Joanne Jones, we want to thank them.
By the time we get this snap, we'll be under the 2-minute mark. Timeout on the field. Did Ennis take that one?
Yes, sir. I believe so.
That will leave the Lions with 1 timeout. 2 minutes. We'll take 1, 2. Brought to you by Edward Jones and Jeff Irish. Be back in 60 seconds.
Permaco Royalties LLC. We buy oil royalties, gas royalties, and mineral rights. Our primary focus is the Permian Basin in West Texas, but we buy anywhere in the United States. Permaco Royalties, along with its principals, are committed to providing sellers with the smoothest closing process in the industry. In an effort to deliver to mineral and royalty owners, we offer competitive prices and promise to work quickly from start to finish. If you are interested in getting a free offer with no obligation to sell, please contact us at offer@permaco.com. Hey, Ennis Lions fans, keeping up with a business and understanding its tax obligations can seem overwhelming and complicated. McElroy and Associates is here to help. They offer services including accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax preparation. Their office is informal, their staff is approachable, and their rates are competitive. To schedule an appointment, call 469-903-6101. McElroy and Associates. They look forward to helping you discover a better way to run your business.
We're back at Lyon Memorial Stadium and just missed that one play right there with Desmond Johnson going left, picking up positive yardage down to about the 23-yard line. Second down and still needing about 5 for this first down. Lions will go trips to the right. Johnson in the backfield.
It's a deep set.
And it's LeBlanc, quarterback keeper up the middle. And he's going to dodge one tackler inside the 20 down to about the 18. Very close to another first down. They're marking it just a little bit shy of the sticks that he needs to reach. Line of scrimmage right there. The nose resting right at the 18-yard line. Third down and 1 officially. Handoff Johnson, big hole.
Oh, yeah.
To the 10, and he'll be tackled at the 9. He will get the first down. It will be first and goal to go. How about LeBlanc?
Yes.
And this drive that he's engineered here in the waning moments of this fourth quarter. Here's Johnson, handoff. Met in the backfield and dropped.
No, that's not Thompson. That's 26.
That is Nolan Stevens.
Yeah. It's a new name.
They just call penalty against Waxahachie. Line of scrimmage down to the 5-yard line for the Lions with 34 seconds and the clock moving. Definitely want to punch it in here. LeBlanc goes empty set. He's going to keep it to the 2. Does he get in? LeBlanc, touchdown. How about that, Elijah LeBlanc?
That's awesome. I tell you what, the young man, he refused to be denied on that one.
Yeah, right. Well said.
I mean, he had 2 or 3 chances right there. Got it done, poked it in on that last one.
Big drive right there. That's a feel-good drive right there, Ronnie.
You needed that.
I mean, just that one drive changes the complexion of practice and workouts going into next week.
Well, anytime you find something that works, you got to feel good about it.
The extra point attempt is no good. 20 seconds remaining in the ball game. Waxahachie 44, Ennis 13. Yeah, just an outstanding drive by LeBlanc. Some good tough running by Desmond Johnson in there.
It was.
Satterwhite had a big player too in there.
Did. Johnson kind of came out a little gimpy on that the one that he got stopped right there in the backfield.
What's your overall assessment, Ronnie, of the offensive line play tonight?
I tell you what, compared to what they went up against, I think it's pretty good. I mean, obviously you're looking at a 44-13 deficit, but I got to say, they did a pretty good job with what they had to work with. I mean, they had some monsters on the other side of the ball, and the way that they continued to blitz and bring those stunt packages and X's and all of that, and still were able to pick some of them up, and not the majority of them, but that's something that you're going to work on. That's why you do it. You need to see it. You need to see that talent level and know what you're going to be up against.
No doubt.
But impressed with it. Definitely the interior. The center and both guards. Right tackle played well. I mean, it's hard to stop 7 or 8 guys with 5. It just don't work.
That's what we said. That math just doesn't math. Here's a long kick return. Still on his feet, inside Ennis territory, all the way down inside
Wow,
the 30.
That's crazy.
And no time left on the clock.
Amazing.
And that is going to do it here from Lime Memorial in the Battle of 287. The sign will travel back to the west again. Waxahachie 44, Ennis 13. Our final score here tonight. Stick around. We've got the postgame show coming up after a word from our sponsors.
Howdy, folks. This is Dr. Matt Boyd. Our staff at Ennis Veterinary Clinic is positively passionate about your pets. We've been providing the very best care for your four-legged friends here in Ennis for more than 40 years. Dr. Jason Zollinger and I and all the clinic doctors are available for full-service medical and surgical care for your furry friends. Come on in and see our newly remodeled facility or check us out at EnnisVetClinic.com and find some warm hearts for those cold noses. Ennis Veterinary Clinic is proud to support the Ennis Lions. Howdy, folks. This is Dr. Matt Boyd. Our staff at Ennis Veterinary Clinic is positively passionate about your pets. We've been providing the very best care for your four-legged friends here in Ennis for more than 40 years. Dr. Jason Zollinger and I and all the clinic doctors are available for full-service medical and surgical care for your furry friends. Come on in and see our newly remodeled facility or check us out at EnnisVetClinic.com and find some warm hearts for those cold noses. Ennis Veterinary Clinic is proud to support the Ennis Lions.
Looking for the best personal protection and hunting season needs in town? Mosey on over to Ennis Pawn and Loan, your one-stop shop for everything from tools to treasure. Located at 901 Lake Marble Road in Ennis, where we buy, sell, and trade tools, jewelry, gold, silver, and more. Our experienced team is here to help with appraisals and repairs. Our license to carry classes are held every second Saturday of the month, with private sessions available upon request. Visit our shop or give us a call at 972-875-9200. Ennis Pawn and Loan, trusted, local, and always loaded with great deals.
Navarro Contracting is locally owned by Ennis Lion alumni Corey and Cody Navarro, offering turnkey construction services and excellent workmanship. Navarro Contracting has 14 years of experience and keen knowledge of the industry. You will receive exceptional customer service and hassle-free completion of all your project needs start to finish. For a job well done, call Navarro Contracting at 469-550-4515, a proud sponsor of the Ennis Lions.
Hey Ennis Lions fans, we invite you to come and enjoy Fun in the Wild in downtown Ennis. Located at 211 West Knox Street, this locally owned hidden gem offers farm fresh dishes all made in-house and from scratch. You will also enjoy craft cocktails, boutique shopping, and Wednesday through Saturday an inviting speakeasy, all in a charming historic setting. Come join us for lunch, dinner, and you don't want to miss the Wild Brunch on Saturday and Sundays. Go to ferninthewild.com to make your reservation. Fern in the Wild. Come make yourself at home, y'all.
The boys are back in town, so gear up for another Ennis Lions football season with some new glass. Here at Ennis Glass, the job isn't finished until you're satisfied. Family owned and operated for 35 years, Mike and Chris Vasquez knows what it takes to get the job done right.
So call now and get your free estimate today. 972-878-9902. That's 972-878-9902. Financing available.
The glass that lasts. Ennis Glass, proud sponsors of Ennis Lions football.
Start your weekend at the Bluebonnet Market every Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon in historic downtown Ennis. Shop fresh picked produce, homemade baked goods, and one-of-a-kind local finds. Bring the whole family. Mornings at Minnie kicks off at 10 a.m. with free interactive kids programming at Minnie McDowell Park. It's fun, it's local, and it's the perfect way to spend your Saturday. Follow us on Facebook at Downtown Ennis Bluebonnet Market for updates and weekly fun.
When it comes to home building or improvement in Ellis County, one name stands out: Blackland Building Supply in Ennis. Decades of experience, the Blackland team knows what builders and homeowners need: quality products, fair prices, and reliable availability. Their massive 16,000 square foot showroom and 5 acres of lumber ensure you'll find exactly what you're looking for. Visit them at 1701 South Kaufman in Ennis or call 972-878-0995. Blackland Building Supply, local, dependable, and proud supporters of the Ennis Lions.
Harmony Bank is a proud sponsor of the Ennis Lions. At Harmony Bank, we believe better happens together. We feel the same when we watch our Ennis Lions come together on the field. Harmony Bank is a community bank dedicated to this community, and we build real connections by delivering unsurpassed banking solutions for families and for businesses. Visit any of our convenient locations in Ennis, Waxahachie, Italy, Rice, Kemp, 7 Points, or at one of our 5 locations in Dallas. Come see us at Harmony Bank. Member FDIC.
Are you looking to buy or sell your new home in Ennis, Ellis County, or beyond? Call Amelia Valdez at City Real Estate, where we turn for sale into sold. Bilingual, professional, and dedicated, Amelia and the City Real Estate agents offer a seamless professional service with a personal touch. Whether you're a first-time homebuyer or ready to list property, Amelia Valdez and her team have the experience and passion to guide you every step of the way. Visit us at 102 West Ennis Avenue or call 469-658-5506. Amelia Valdez, City Real Estate. Your home, your future, your sold.
Start your weekend at the Bluebonnet Market every Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon in historic downtown Ennis. Shop fresh-picked produce, homemade baked goods, and one-of-a-kind local finds. Bring the whole family. Mornings at Minnie kicks off at 10 a.m. with free interactive kids programming at Minnie McDowell Park. It's fun, it's local, and it's the perfect way to spend your Saturday. Follow us on Facebook at Downtown Ennis Bluebonnet Market for updates and weekly fun.
Getting ready for game day? Doc's Beverage and Convenience Store has everything Ennis Lions fans need, from snacks and drinks to services that keep you rolling. Inside, the Kolache Depot serves up the best kolaches in Texas you don't want to miss out. Need cash? Quick cleanup? Doc's has an ATM, check cashing, and even a car wash that earns you 10 cents off per gallon of fuel. Stop by the drive-thru or check wash to get freshened up before kickoff. Open 24/7 on Ennis Avenue west of I-45. Doc's is proud to support Ennis and the Ennis Lions. Welcome back, everybody, to Lyon Memorial Stadium for the post-game show brought to you by Ennis Veterinary Clinic. Tim Samuels, Ronnie Greer, and Bart Harrison will be joining us here momentarily. A tough one tonight, Ronnie. 44-13, the final score against not only a 6A program, but a very good 6A program in Waxahachie. And what Coach Tollison is doing over there is just a solid work. And got some pretty good ball players to go along with it. So
yeah,
good
he's
football
getting it done.
team.
He's getting it done. There's no doubt about it. I'll tell you what, the learning level for the Ennis Lions tonight, I mean, it's off the scale. I mean, they've seen the areas that need improvement and the level of that improvement. So, realistically, if you look at it, most everybody that procrastinated, or whatever however you want to say it, had the Indians come.
I wouldn't even try.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even try to say it.
Yeah, really. But just you hate it that it's got to be Waxahachie to do it, But I really feel like the lessons learned tonight are going to go a long way down the road.
We talked about this earlier, and I know it'll come up when we talk with Coach Drake on Wednesday night, but that 1 10-minute period of time, midway through the second quarter to the third quarter, 30 points of these 44 were scored during that time.
Yeah.
And that's where it got out of kilter.
Exactly.
You can't play the what-if game because, as we were talking about off air a while ago, you couldn't have written a better script. The way the game started, the way it was into the mid part of that second quarter.
Perfect first half.
Yeah.
Fought hard, did a lot of good things. There for about 4 or 5 minutes, everything was working. And then it fell apart on you. I think Waxahachie might have been in a little shock that Ennis was being able to play with them. That's what it looked like.
Well, Ennis came out with an empty set for the first 8 or 9 plays, probably part of Coach Drake's script, I guess.
Right.
And very effective in doing that. Waxahachie made adjustments.
Exactly.
And that's what teams do.
Yeah, and I think personnel-wise, the kids, those kids kind of, wait a minute, it's not supposed to be like this, So they made their own adjustments in their play, their level of play and aggressiveness, and it proved to do what they needed to be done, and that was put some points on the board and get ahead in the ball game.
I credit this Waxahachie defense. Ennis ended up with, I was just checking the stat sheet, 260 total yards.
Yeah.
200 of that, I think, pretty much happened in the first half.
Correct.
So that's where Ennis played their best ball tonight. Again, credit Waxahachie. Can't take anything away from what they did defensively to make the right adjustments.
Yep.
But like you said, you learn from this, you grow from this.
That's it.
How big was that drive by Elijah LeBlanc and that offense to go down and punch it down the field and score? Because that does give you some momentum going into practice. Yeah.
I had people this week ask me, do you think that Ennis should keep playing Waxahachie? And I thought, well, there was a time where I might have possibly doubted that myself, but coming to the realization is that you need that. To be a good football team, you got to play good football teams. To beat great football teams, you got to play great football teams. And the Lions came out and they played one tonight. And early on, they played with them. And I believe that in itself is going to be a confidence builder. But most definitely that last drive and what we saw in LeBlanc, and kind of seemed like he energized the kids when he came in.
Well, and credit to the whole team that was on that field for that, because that there's just a gritty, tenacious effort to keep fighting, and that's what the Lions did to the finish.
What'd you see down there, Bart?
I saw a lot of positive in the first half.
Yeah.
I mean, great effort, everything. Did I see some stuff they need to work on? Yeah, I did. And they'll work on it. They'll get better. You got to play these teams to be better.
That's it.
So,
and we all three of us heard what Coach Drake had to say about that when you brought up the same thing about playing Waxahachie. You know what? You don't want to. What is playing Mary's Sister of the Poor going to do for you when you blow them out by 30 points?
Exactly.
How does that make you a better football team?
Exactly. And you just don't throw something in the trash that you've been doing for 108 years.
Our fathers and our forefathers and everybody else's fathers.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What, they've won, 3-4 in a row? Well, that's all right. Well, I believe there was a time when Ennis won 10 in a row, and that hadn't been that long ago. So
enjoyed every one of them.
Absolutely. And this will just make it sweeter when you wind up on top and you thump somebody's head that you shouldn't have. Well, you look back here, all right, and you realize that that's where you earned it.
I've never seen a rivalry not have those peaks and valleys like that.
Right.
Where you get on those runs and kind of cyclic in nature, Yeah. I mean, they just come and go like that. Standouts. Bart, Ronnie, any personal standouts? What caught your eye tonight? Who do you want to give the flowers to?
Defensively, Navarro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Defensive back.
Yeah, I mean, if we were doing interviews tonight, I most definitely would want to talk to Navarro. I'd want to talk to Chris Martinez because, I'd ask him how big were your eyes when you saw those 8 faces in it, because I promise you, that made a difference in his ball game and the way he was playing. I'd want to talk to that offensive line, the Newmans and
the Newman
and Garcia and those guys, because they, like I said, overall, I thought that they did a good job. When you got guys jumping and popping up in your face and Xing and all of those things, it's hard to keep up with it. And I thought that they overall did a pretty decent job of it.
Offensively, Satterwhite.
Yep, Satterwhite for sure.
Yeah, nice little ball game.
Yeah, defensively, the linebackers, Collins and Hendricks both played well. I thought that Aiden Jones showed a little something tonight. We never did find out what happened, what the deal was with Matt Jones.
With who?
Was it
Laza?
Yeah, Laza.
He was getting treatment at halftime.
Okay, I was wondering, but Mason's
going to be out. I think he told me a bad hamstring.
Okay,
and then we got 2 kids that are out.
Isaiah Jones.
Isaiah Jones is back.
Huh?
He hurt his back.
Yeah, we missed him tonight too.
We got 2 kids, wide receivers, that are, I guess, residentially ineligible for the first 2 games. So we'll have them in the Centennial game.
Okay.
So that'll help a lot.
No doubt about it. One thing about Waxahachie, didn't bring this up earlier, but they have 6 kids that have received D1 committable offers.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
Yeah.
And that's just those that are not. They got a couple sophomores that will be.
Oh, yeah.
And I was going to say, that's preseason. It's probably going to be double that.
Because one of those is not the other Snell that's only 285 pounds and moves like a freaking cat out there.
Yeah, I agree.
He's one of those 8 that you were talking about that Martinez.
Yeah.
He's going to see the night when he goes to sleep.
Yeah, no doubt.
I would give him that 22 ranking in the state.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
I put them a little higher than that. I think they're going to play well in that district.
Well, and pick third, picked ahead of teams like Cedar Hill and some of those others. I mean, I don't know if they up in DeSoto and Duncanville because those are the 2 that are picked ahead of them. But you saw what they did in the playoffs.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's a tough district and that's a tough team. And, I love the fact that Coach Drake, Coach Harrell before him, always played that kind of a schedule.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I mean, that's, that's how you get better. Number one, it's the measuring stick where you're at. I mean, what you got? What can you count on? Who can you count on? Those questions got answered tonight, and they'll get it again next week.
Going to play up in class again
got
next
a short week. You got to get in, get those bruises healed up and what have you, and
Thursday night.
Get a game plan put in and go play the game.
How'd Midlothian do tonight?
Last time I saw it was still tied. I was looking for an updated score, but it hadn't refreshed on my app. So maybe Rick Nelson can get that to us before we go off there.
Cedar Hill 36-21.
Okay. It was tied at half 21-21.
Okay.
So Cedar Hill came back and scored the last 15 to win it.
Adjustments. Well.
Final thoughts, gentlemen?
I saw some good. We played hard.
That was the deal. You never quit.
Yeah, they never quit.
Never gave up. Even down there, I thought to go down there on that goal line, you stop them 3 plays in a row right there within, 2 yards, and you wind up giving it up on 4th down. But, I was impressed with a lot of things that I saw tonight. And I'm scratching my head on some others, but that's first ball game. That's going to happen.
I'd love to see Aiden Jones get more involved in the throwing game a little bit. Probably needed him to be more of a protector tonight because of that intense pressure. To your point earlier on,
and that may be why deeper in the game we didn't see a lot of it because they had to, they had to bring another body in.
Had to keep him in. Had to keep him in. Yeah, looking forward to Thursday night. Ready to see how the team progresses from week 1 to week 2. That's when most teams make the biggest jump during a football season. So that'll be exciting there, and look forward to that.
Well, all right.
Anything else?
See y'all Thursday night.
Wednesday.
Wednesday too.
Wednesday too, and then Thursday.
Okay. Yeah. Back to back.
Well, all right, folks. Well, I guess that'll do it. Final score. One last time from Lime Memorial. It's Waxahachie winning this one, the Battle of 287, 44-13. The final here over the Ennis Lions for Charlie Sykes, somewhere high up in this press box, I believe. Cody Dickerson, our engineer, for Bart Harrison. Rick Nelson, we even got Tony Armstrong services tonight. For Ronnie Greer, I'm Tim Samuel saying good night, everybody.
When life changes in an instant, you need a legal team with a legacy of winning high-stakes, serious injury, and wrongful death cases. At Webster, McNair, and McLeod, we fight aggressively to secure the full compensation you deserve. With over 120 years of combined experience and nationally recognized trial lawyers, we bring trusted strength to complex litigation. Go to wvmlaw.com or call 713-581-3900. Webster, McNair, and McLeod. When the stakes are high, experience matters. Hungry for real Texas favorites? Come to Alma Smokehouse Barbecue off I-45 in Alma, Texas. Family owned and operated by Jesse and Susan Martinez since 2009. Alma Smokehouse serves up mouth-watering favorites like baby back ribs, succulent brisket, smoked sausage, and much more. They've even got you covered for breakfast. So bring your appetite to 6531 Southwest I-45, Ennis, Texas, or call 972-875-2669. That's Alma Smokehouse Barbecue, where Texas flavor meets family tradition.
Interstate Bank and Trinity Capital Bank are proud supporters of our Ennis Lions. These two hometown teams share a commitment to excellence and community. At ESB, customers come first with friendly personal service only a true local bank can provide. With locations in Ennis, Sunnyvale, Dallas, and Forney, they're always close by and ready to help. Interstate Bank and the Ennis Lions, two of the best teams in town. Go Lions! Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Navarro Contracting is locally owned by Ennis Lion alumni Corey and Cody Navarro, offering turnkey construction services and excellent workmanship. Navarro Contracting has 14 years of experience and keen knowledge of the industry. You will receive exceptional customer service and hassle-free completion of all your project needs start to finish. For a job well done, call Navarro Contracting at 469-550-4515, a proud sponsor of the Ennis Lions.
Rooftime General Contractors is a full-service contractor serving Ennis, Waxahachie, and the DFW Metroplex. Rooftime brings an experienced, friendly, skilled, and knowledgeable staff to your projects with 30 years of experience in residential and commercial insurance claims resolution. If you have storm damage and you need a free estimate or an inspection, contact EHS alum Joanne Jones, Scott Laza, or Blake Butler with Rooftime General Contractors at 972-723-8463 or follow them on Facebook. It's prime time for Rooftime.
When it comes to keeping your railroad on track, trust the experts at Lone Star Railroad Contractors. Family owned and based in Ennis, Texas since 1993, we're a 24/7 on-call service for maintenance and construction, covering routes from New Mexico to Nebraska, Texas to Tennessee. Don't get derailed. Let us keep your rails clean, safe, and moving. Proud sponsors of the Ennis Lions. Visit LoneStarRailroad.com or call Josh Newman at 972-878-9500. Lone Star Railroad Contractors, we're making tracks.
I'm Jeff Irish, your Ennis Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Ennis Lions football on the Ennis Sports Network. Call me today, 972-875-4706, or visit EdwardJones.com for all your investment needs. Making sense of investing. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Getting ready for game day? Doc's Beverage and Convenience Store has everything Ennis Lions fans need, from snacks and drinks to services that keep you rolling. Inside, the Kolache Depot serves up the best kolaches in Texas. You don't want to miss out. Need cash? Quick cleanup? Doc's has an ATM, check cashing, and even a car wash that earns you 10 cents off per gallon of fuel. Stop by the drive-thru or check wash to get freshened up before kickoff. Open 24/7 on Ennis Avenue west of I-45. Doc's is proud to support Ennis and the Ennis Lions.
Hey Ennis Lions fans, we invite you to come and enjoy Fern in the Wild in downtown Ennis. Located at 211 West Knox Street, this locally owned hidden gem offers farm fresh dishes, all made in-house and from scratch. You will also enjoy craft cocktails, boutique shopping, and Wednesday through Saturday an inviting speakeasy, all in a charming historic setting. Come join us for lunch, dinner, and you don't want to miss the Wild Brunch on Saturday and Sundays. Go to ferninthewild.com to make your reservation. Fern in the Wild. Come make yourself at home, y'all.
This is Jake Willingham, Realtor and team leader of the Willingham Group at Keller Williams Realty and proud supporter of the Ennis Lions. We want to wish the Lions all the best this season and thank the community and our clients for their continued support. We're not just about buying and selling properties, we're about building relationships and providing you the best possible real estate experience. Give us a call at 972-740-6851 or visit our website at soldlikeamug.com and let's tackle your real estate goals. Go Lions!
At Permaco Royalties LLC, we buy oil royalties, gas royalties, and mineral rights. Our primary focus is the Permian Basin in West Texas, but we buy anywhere in the United States. Permaco Royalties, along with its principals, are committed to providing sellers with the smoothest closing process in the industry. In an effort to deliver to mineral and royalty owners, we offer competitive prices and promise to work quickly from start to finish. If you are interested in getting a free offer with no obligation to sell, please contact us at offer@permaco.com.
Let's be honest, moving is stressful. Nobody looks forward to packing up and hauling out. That's why you want to call Frank Weaver at A1A Movers in Ennis. One quick phone call, a few details, and just like that, your move is booked. Their team, total pros, friendly, experienced, and efficient. This isn't a weekend gig for them. Moving is what they do, day in and day out. Homes, businesses, local or long distance, one haul does it all. If you're planning a move, go with a crew you can trust. Visit A1AMoving.com. A1A Movers, your move made easy.
Hungry for real Texas favorites? Come to Alma Smokehouse Barbecue off I-45 in Alma, Texas. Family owned and operated by Jesse and Susan Martinez since 2009. Alma Smokehouse serves up mouth-watering favorites like baby back ribs, succulent brisket, smoked sausage, and much more. They've even got you covered for breakfast. So bring your appetite to 6531 Southwest I-45, Ennis, Texas, or call 972-875-2669. That's Alma Smokehouse Barbecue, where Texas flavor meets family tradition.
Kozlowski's Collision Repair is run by a family that will treat your vehicle like their own. Located in Ennis, they provide professional and affordable collision repair that you can depend on. Dent removal, auto body work, and collision repair, you name it, and you'll take care of it. Contact Kozlowski's Collision Repair today at 972-875-3900 for all of your collision repair needs. Kozlowski's Collision Repair, a proud sponsor of the Ennis Lions.